Okay, so my dudes.
I
And
do.
then we were gonna do Swift Knife.
Don't interrupt me, you bitch! All right.
Now you know how it feels.
Stricken. Can you have reverse inspiration?
Yep.
Can you? Well, you do now. It's called.
You now have to take a negative D6 to everything.
It's called the bitch slap
Super
special.
Bane.
All right. So, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. And the definitely not daring crusaders came back to the Vi house in time to report to Cantervi. And well, what did you do really? You recuperated a bit, talked to the people at Vitro who showed you. Well, he gave you a bunch of stuff first. He gave you a bunch of potions. Showed you some of the black hands you'd met before. One of them went crazy. The other's dead, and the others you don't really know where they are. And mostly you talked amongst each other, planned a bunch, and drank a lot. And then eventually, I think you started leaving, and then immediately I thought about, hey, maybe I should just ask Cantor directly about this Swift Knife person. And that's when he told you that actually he believes that the person you're looking for, this Swift Knife, is the same person that Cyrus is looking for, Brom. So with that knowledge in hand, in Cantor's office, what do you do?
I'm thinking cry, bury my head, run away.
I'm not asking what you're thinking, I'm asking what you're doing.
Well, things just got more complicated, but I'm sure it'll all get figured out.
Cantor has this bird perched on his shoulder, and like he takes the bird in his on his hand, on his arm, and just kind of play with it a bit. Just says, "I'm sure it will."
Any particular reason you didn't tell me of this yet?
I didn't tell you what.
That these things might be one and the same? That he's been up to more than just running with a merc band?
You did not ask. Besides, I had no knowledge of it.
Fair enough.
What he might have done on the surface, I had no idea he might have been on the surface, for one. Secondly, well, this is not quite hearsay. This is more like a educated hearsay. Well, I'm fairly certain this is the case. And I'm rarely wrong.
That I do agree with. Amelia, I know we don't trudge up a lot of past histories between us. Can you describe to me what this man did to your people in a little better detail?
I mean, are you sure you want to hear that? I mean, that will inevitably...
I need to know if I need to kill this man or not, yes.
And that would mean that at some point you'd have to tell me about yourself, which you haven't done since we met.
I'll give you this as a goodwill gesture. When we meet Brom, you will learn everything you need to know.
Oh, he's your father?
No.
Okay, well, he took one of our important relics, and he slayed a Ravenstorm, sorry. I mean,
turn your mic up just a hair, dude.
I just turned him up in Discord, I'm not gonna lie.
My bad. Let's see.
Or you can yell also. It works.
Start screaming at me. Let's do this.
Who's your
How
daddy?
about this? Is this better?
Yes.
Much better.
All right. So yeah, as I was saying, he did kill one of our Ravenstorms. I think you're familiar with those. You might not be, sir. Was it? Yes, sir. Considering I've been told to be more polite in this very space.
Kento has, like, while you're talking, Kento has been gliding to his office and he's writing things down.
So the Ravenstorms, I'll keep it brief. They sometimes get glimpses of the future, and with that, they are able to, well, predict our next move or make sure that we as a clan survive on the outside, considering it's quite cozy and nice here on the inside. And that person was very, very dear to us, as is the painting, or well, I should say, relic. It holds special properties. I'm not quite sure what properties it actually holds, but it is of the utmost of importance.
Great.
That and
And
that
you're
painting
sure it
is
was him that
actually
killed?
beautiful. Well, I have been sent by my elders to, be here. So I would not, you know, judge or think that they are wrong. They wouldn't lie.
I don't disagree. He is more than capable of killing.
Wait, you know him?
Braum? Yes, of course I know Braum.
No. Swift Knife.
One and the same. According to our dear Master Vi here.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess this will be a short trip for me then. So where can we find him? I need to kill him. Well, I first have questions, then I'll kill him. Maybe.
Well,
Very
I thank
good.
you for the information. I do
So,
believe this won't be a problem for any of us here soon then.
is he like influential or something? Is there something else I should be knowing here?
No.
Influential. Well, was he?
Never really, to my remembrance.
I do not know much about his past. I know he's been a thorn in the city side for some time.
Well,
I
is he
think
playing at becoming a leader of sorts?
no, but he's bolstered the. I think I've told you about the race of Waldebart before.
Yes.
Well, I'm not quite sure, but their numbers have been bolstered recently. I have it under good authority that he helped them quite a bit and somehow joined their ranks, or at least in some capacity as ally, possibly. I also think that the Swift Knife title might not just be an individual, might be a sequence of people, possibly. I think.
So, sorry, could I ask a question?
You just did. Don't waste air.
Thanks, Dad.
Is it normal for people around here to use relics or anything that comes from the outside? I mean, other than the obvious.
Relic. That is a vague word. Depends what you mean.
Some sort of magical item, or is there like a market for it? Is there a reason why someone would go out and, kill other people and steal from them something that is most precious? Yeah.
Well,
there's always a market.
Not quite. Magical items are, by definition, priceless. There is no real market for this. If you have one, the only truth that is that people will want to have it rather than you. Put it on sale and you're just putting a target on your back. No, if he stole it from you, not for gain, not here.
Okay.
All I'll say, Amelia, is that if it comes to blows, all I ask is be patient. I don't want to kill him for no good reason. If there's more, like him, someone else that may have drawn your kin's blood, then I'd rather them die for what they've done than him.
Are you in league with him, Kellen?
Well, I'm Cyrus, but
Sorry.
You just look so much alike.
yeah. No, not in a time. He was once a close friend, but those days are long past. I haven't spoken to him in a while.
How long exactly is a while?
A couple of years, by my reckoning.
Okay. And you're sure you didn't tell him about us?
I didn't know you when I knew him. I didn't know me when I knew him. He's the one that taught me this, and I'll conjure some fire in my hand. Before that, I was mostly just like anyone else. All I'm asking is patience. I don't want to jump the gun, so to say. I don't want to kill a man for no good reason, especially one I used to hold dear.
I'm surprised considering, the other days that I've been here. I wouldn't say that has been quite the case, but okay.
I'm not a killer by choice. Not usually, anyway.
It seems that times have changed, perhaps, since we met
Times have
before and
changed.
traveled together.
Times.
I mean, we did
This has
travel
happened. Yes,
together,
things have
and
changed.
we have, spent time together out there, and we have met other people, and I can honestly say we didn't really kill anybody up until now.
Busy days down here.
Seems so.
Thank you again, Master Vi.
Hmm.
I'll bow deeply and begin stepping towards the door.
Well, you may perhaps want to know where to head next.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're interested, the race. There's a lot of them. It's a mercenary band, so there's always comers and goers. But as far as I understand it, lately they've been working for Aus Marcia, who is a small house. Nothing much to glean. They are not as strong as they used to be. They were part of the revolt long ago, and now they fell into maybe there's more to them than I thought. Regardless, at present time they've been mostly relegated to librarians, historians, entertainers, that sort of thing. Don't hear much of them. They do not scheme like most others. I am not sure what will become of them under these new circumstances. But I knew at least a few weeks ago they had the Wraith on retainer. This I know. Likely they needed something or someone protected. But considering the Wraith are waiting for nothing but an open revolt, that was a clear sign that Marchia, at least the head of it, was against the established order. I would expect for them to be fleeing right about now. Or seizing. Nah, I suppose we don't have enough information to determine what they would do. Sorry, I can't be of much help here. As I've said, the Marches have not been players so far, at least for the last few years. So I've not kept a close eye on them. And I've also talked to you about this man, Pyron of Yorn. He was a scholar. He was very interested in Moonstone specifically. If you're interested, anyhow. Last I've heard, he was seized by House Oberyn, which most of the members were part of the Scorch Circle, so I assume their house is in ruins now. There should be a few remnants, and a few members who never made it, but most of their numbers likely were called. But if you're interested in this man and learning what he has to offer, any scrap of knowledge you might have on your situation, then I would start looking there. Questions?
How soon do you think they'll start rounding us up?
They've already started. Although, if you can prove you're of sound mind, probably won't escalate.
So they're rounding us up to kill us?
Well, let's just say I wouldn't get into an alleyway with two mobs on either side, if I were you. But I think you're more interested in interesting as subjects. Research, possibly. At least to me, but to others, perhaps you're better off dead.
Just another target on my back.
Well, makes a little difference.
I agree.
Though I've also heard. Well, I shouldn't keep your hopes up. Never mind.
If I come back and you're dead and you didn't tell me this secret, I'm going to be very displeased.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Fair point. I need a drink.
So
have a good night, Cantor.
Okay. I do actually have a question. Have any of my kind actually been through here? I guess it's. I mean, they would probably keep them themselves, but.
Do you have any recognizable physicality?
Well, there's this bracelet right here.
Not that I've seen. You're not the only surfacer I've seen, but you're the first I've talked to.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you. I'll be taking my leave unless there's anything else I can do for you.
Don't despair. It is a big city. the ground. Big cave.
Okay, and then Amelia will take her leave.
We'll do the same.
As Cyrus comes downstairs, I just
Yeah, you know where I'd be going.
yeah, I just
Quack.
sit at the bar, just tell him to sit.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Yes,
in the
Keller.
in the main floor, the regular activities have started anew. Mostly, it's people. There's a bit of a different air now, different atmosphere. As people seem to be coming here more for relief. And like trying to forget what happened. I mean, people used to do that. Come to forget their worries and such. But now the atmosphere is less joyous, more introspective, less festive, a bit more somber, but still somehow more. Everyone kind of seems closer together, if that makes sense.
yeah, makes sense. I guess that's Cyrus sits down, gets a drink. Did you get the information you needed?
Nothing good, but I did get it. Apparently, the person I'm looking for killed Emilia's people.
Wow,
As always, things in this town
That's-
stay complicated.
that's interesting.
Georgia, the tall gold dragonborn barman. Hey, Cyrus, what do you need?
Same as always. Whatever's strongest.
Oh, right. Well, we use that for wounds and people.
Whatever's second strongest.
No. Well, you have to go in the basement.
Thank you, dear.
Okay. And he just rumbles off.
I just reach into my bag and pull out one of the bottles I have on me.
I do have a question though.
Shoot.
My father gave you that, and I point to the pendant.
Mm-hmm.
What did you two talk about?
Talk about referring to this. Nothing. He said it was worthless. But it was enough for me to cast a spell I needed to cast, so it worked.
What spell was that?
A parlor trick more than anything. Helps me see what causes a magical item or things of the like. I tried to figure out what was going on with him.
What'd you find out?
More visions of a bygone era, more death crawling along, growing, swallowing. Same things as I saw when we fought that damned thing, and I'll take a big drink.
You think that's what to become of him?
I think he's a dead man walking, if that's what you're asking, yes.
And I think we kind of knew his time was limited.
No, I mean, I don't think he's recoverable. I don't even know if he's him anymore, is what I'm saying. He's close, but not the same.
If he becomes not him fully, is he dangerous?
Absolutely.
So
But he knows that as well as you do, as well as I do. Here's hoping if he feels that something is coming, he'll leave. Go be a threat to others rather than you and your family.
And you think this is inevitable?
Short of me making a breakthrough, yes. And I don't see that breakthrough coming sitting here drinking at a bar or hunting down old lost friends. I can't rightfully find a good path.
Okay.
I'm really sorry, but that's just how it is.
Thank you for telling me this.
Yeah.
I take a shot real quick, and I
Georgia comes. Oh, sorry.
go ahead. I was gonna say I'd finish my drink like really quickly, and just start heading upstairs to see my dad.
All right.
Before
Georgie
you go,
comes back
Yeah.
with a
Hang on.
with a barrel on his shoulder and rolls it around. Comes closer to you guys. Hey, Cyrus found the first strongest. We had last barrel down there.
thank you so much.
No.
Calvin, before you go,
Uh-huh.
do me a favor. Ask him where he was when that started.
Okay.
Just a thought. I don't know that it'll give us anything, but if we could get there, maybe I could start figuring this out. I don't know.
Sure. And I'll go upstairs and talk to Pops.
Just for your
Okay.
forebear DM, the second Kelrin is out of sight, I'm going to try and find
Courtney.
fucking K names. Thank you, Courtney.
Okay.
But
Split the
do-
party.
Yeah, do your thing.
All right. So, Karen, you go up the stairs to your father's office. You hear scribbling from inside.
Okay. I'll knock.
Yes.
Can I come in, Father?
Yes.
I'll go in. Is he alone?
Look around. Seems alone, aside from the birds. Most of them are in cages now. There's a fire in the yard.
So he's
Earth.
sitting at his desk writing.
Yep.
Okay, I'll sit in a chair behind, like next to him or across from him.
Mm-hmm. Close the door.
I close the door,
All right.
sit down
Then
across
you
from
get
him.
back on your seat.
Yeah.
Speak.
Cyrus told me what's going on with you with your illness. I don't want our last time together to be at odds.
At odds. Is this what you think it was? At odds.
What else was it?
You tell me. I suppose. I thought nothing of it.
You asked me to, above all else, protect my sister without giving
Yes,
me
and
any
you
reason.
remembered. Good.
Yeah.
You don't need a reason. You need simply to do it.
Protect her from anything. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So do you have a problem with that?
Not at all. Alright, DM.
Yes?
The next few things I say, I'm manifesting my echo behind him.
Okay.
I lock eyes.
What did it look like?
It's very weird because they don't give a whole lot of description on the echo, right? Of what it looks like.
Then you...
Right.
I don't give a shit then. You make it up.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it up, I guess. As you kind of see, I guess, a form, very grayish, shadowy, almost mist-like form appear behind him. I don't know if he would notice it or not. But with that being said, I lock eyes with him, and I say, and I make sure he's looking at me in the eyes. I will keep.
How do you do that? He's like, he had his head down, he's writing. He's not
Yeah.
looking at you.
I'll just kind of lean forward on the desk and kind of, Father, please look at me. And does he look at me?
Mm-hmm.
I will keep that promise. I'm sorry. I love you. And my echo stabs him in the chest.
I guess roll to hit.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay.
Not how I expected this one to start, guys. Shit. Patricide. Patricide in the Vi House. That's the title.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blurry. No, I'm not.
18.
18. All right. The sword manifesting out of mist in this in your echo punches through the chair and.
Well, so I envisioned it more of like a reach around stab, not through the chair.
Oh,
Use the
like
word
this.
reach
Like,
around while talking about
sure.
your father.
I don't.
Why you gotta ruin a moment, dude?
Oh no, that enhanced it. Yes.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
did.
that's
Sure did.
yeah.
Anyway, you reached around your father. Yes. With a sword. Or whatever the fuck. Dagger, I guess.
Probably would have been a
sword?
dagger than a sword.
All right. So you reach around the chair to stab him. The echo does. He gets up. Well, not gets up, but tries to struggle and, by trying to get up. But he's so weak. It's like, he just tries, but it's you can see him in pain. He didn't quite hit the heart.
If I see he's in pain, I'll try and do it again, just so it's like more of an instant thing. Like try to,
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So you go at it again, and again, and again, however many times you need to, until he stops moving. He doesn't say anything. There's gurgling and moaning, no screaming. And eventually, once he's down on the floor, you realize there's no blood here. Where the wounds are, the skin next to it has just flaked away from himself. And on the ground, it's more like there's these little yellow pebbles and sort of like a lot of dusty, like grains of sand. And there's a lot. There's a lot of that. And so, while you're contemplating what you've just done, Cyrus,
yeah.
how do you go about finding Curtin?
Well, I'd check the usual spots, parts of the bar that she'd be sitting at. That I've seen her around, I assume. I mean, I've been around a while. If not there, then check the room. The usual paths.
All right. So you kind of go around looking for her, and then Dana, one of the dancer here, looks at you and goes, "Cyrus, you looking for someone?"
Yes, Courtney. I think I have a gift. Hard to explain.
Okay, well, she's out back, I think, with some of her musicians' friends.
Good, thank you. And I'll make my way down.
Yeah. You go out and there's basically in the street there's like a half circle of like 5 to 7 people playing instruments and like singing in a next to a fire pit, kind of trying to make sense of what happened and trying to put it into song and trying to make something happy out of all of this, and Curtin's there.
I'll just kind of butt in, not trying to be rude, but just not really vibing with the jam session. The jam
Mhm.
session. Words are easy.
Did you get
I'll
it
go.
today?
I'll go. Courtney. I have something you might want, and it's useful, but not massively useful. And I'll
Sorry.
kind of lift my hand, showing the brooch or whatever that it was that I got from Cantor earlier.
Yeah, it's a pendant with like, a Vi and another Vi crossed, and one is upside down, with a stone in the middle that shines with colors.
I'll start untying my gauntlet and kind of take it out and hold it out to her and just go, might be useful in the coming days.
How'd you have that? That's my father's.
He gave it to me.
What?
Things are complicated. I don't
That
think
doesn't
your
help.
father and Kelrin are in the best of terms currently.
That's an understatement.
He gave it to me, said it was worthless, but after I spent some time with it, you know me, it has some tricks up its sleeve. Might be useful if you need to hide from someone or something. I'm less worried for myself, more worried for you. And then I'll just try to give it to her.
Okay, I guess I'll take it. I just, she takes it, kind of looks it up and down. I think I'll just return it.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't want it, that's fine.
It's not that I don't want it, but I feel weird. It's been my dad's for years. I mean, he's always had it. I don't know why you're giving it to me.
I'm giving it to you because I want you to be safe.
I
I
am
think
safe.
we all do. Sure, you live a very normal lifestyle. City nearly dies yesterday, and you're out here in the street playing with a band. Safe choices tend to be your strong suit currently. Look, I'm good at one thing. I'm good at seeing when threats are around, and there are many threats for you and your family. You could help others with that as well. It's not only just a parlor trick. Might be good. You never know. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Just trust me this one time.
Well, at least you're making sense.
Someone has to in this family. Have fun. I'm going to get drunk and go to sleep.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Mm-hmm. And I'll just head back into the bar.
Make a perception check.
Yep. Oh, I don't have dice. Hold on. I knew there was something I was forgetting.
Oh, is this the time where you just go on a murder spree, just kill your whole family? Is this how you make your backstory? You set everything on fire, kill everybody.
So I've been planning
fuck
this
did
for
you go?
I've honestly been planning this for about a week.
I don't give a shit.
And I kind of told Connor that I had something planned, like massive.
You didn't
shocker.
tell me shit. You just said it was crazy. You didn't say nothing about that. Fucking insanity. Okay. Let me roll for this. My bad.
But was I wrong?
No, I'll give it to you. It was on a scale I was not expecting. And I did not mean to play into it and help you justify murder.
Yeah, come on, dude. It was just literally, if he had been level 3 on first session, you would have done it then.
My perception is a 13 flat.
13 flat. All right.
Yep.
Well, this is not very hard to see. On your right. Well, I guess technically you would say eastward. You see light, moving light, coming towards you. Seems that at the end of the street there's a patrol of burrows coming your way. Although, you kind of squint at it before heading in, and that's not just a patrol. There's like a platoon, maybe like 12, 20, maybe. That's a lot of people. Something might be up.
Okay. If there's a lot of Yellow Jackets coming, instead of just going in, I will turn, not call out, but just turn and go back to Courtney as fast as I can without drawing too much attention to myself and just be like, we need to go inside right now.
One of the guys is like, "Hey, chill out, dude. We're just enjoying a time here."
All I do is just point. I point to wherever it is.
Okay, they kind of look.
You know
Some
what
of them
happens
kinda
when that
look-
many Yellow Jackets are around? Yeah, we need to go.
Kind of look around. So one of them, some of them whisper. You can hear like, "Well, Yellow Jackets are just here to, like beat up criminals. It's fine." Some of them are like, "Ooh, no, I have stuff on me. They can't find out. I'm going." So it's just kind of, like some of them are like getting up and fucking off, while others
Yeah.
are just like, like, I don't care. I have nothing to worry about. Courtney is like, "Yeah, okay, let's get inside."
Okay. And then I just rush inside with her. I guess before we get back to other things, getting inside, I would make whatever call out I need to make that they would know that shit's about to go down here. Things are, basically the guard is coming. Clean the fucking house up. And then I would probably rush upstairs to Cantor's office. I mean, that's the only logical next play is like, hey, Dad, shit's fucked up.
All right.
Why is everybody rushing?
So
where
I
are you
need.
going?
Okay, so as you get in first, you start telling people, "Hey, borrowers are coming." I'm gonna say, "Oh yeah," like Georgia is like snapping shit left and right, putting them in a bag, putting it like in a how do you call those? It's like a tiny hole in the wall where you put food in, and then you can rope it down.
Oh, like a dumbwaiter?
A dumbwaiter?
A dumbwaiter,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like he puts this shit in the dumbwaiter, rolls it back down. Everyone's kind of like trying to put the best face on.
And I would
And
definitely
he-
deliver
you know-
that it is not just a patrol. Like, this is a fucking army of dudes coming to kill us.
Yeah,
Well, you don't know that.
I saw a lot of people. That's all I don't like guards. Cyrus is not the homie with the cops.
says,
As you say that, Courtney is like, "Well, it's just, they're just coming this way, but we don't know why. They just, might just be passing by, and
Wait, who's coming to kill us?
Yellow
no
Jackets,
one.
guards.
They're not,
Why?
Hey, they're not coming. They're just on the street. Okay,
That was a
It's
lot
nothing.
of them.
Well,
Why are they
sometime-
here?
I don't know.
Both of you, get your acts together. I'll be right back, and then I run upstairs.
Okay, as you run upstairs, Amelia, Courtney tells you, "Actually, he's right. They're gonna come in. I don't know why."
Okay, let's go to your father.
No, I think I'm gonna warn Jetto because he's downstairs.
I'll come with you.
All right.
With the party, hell yeah.
So they'll, you start going down in the funhouse downstairs. So Cyrus, you go up to the office. Doors
I
closed.
don't even knock. I just go in. This is a fast
Okay.
moment for me, to be real.
So let's turn it back a bit. Kelren, you're above your father's body, lifeless body.
I probably wouldn't have stood up at all. I would have just let my echo handle everything, and I would have just sat in the chair.
Okay, but after that, what do you do?
Probably just stay sitting in my chair, kind of slumped down,
Okay.
quietly,
then-
kind of crying to myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You have makeup on?
No.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah, you
alter
do. You have eyeliner. No
Ugly
shot. Kellen
crying
doesn't wear
face.
eyeliner.
All right then, Cyrus, you bring the door open and you see. Actually, you don't see Kanto. He's on the other side of his
Yeah.
desk.
I would
You
just-
don't see him. You just see Kelren.
I would just like, Master Kelrun? There's a lot of guards coming. A lot of guards coming. Things might need to be dealt with.
I don't say anything. Barely even move. But I move enough to just point to behind the desk. By this point,
Take-
my echo's gone, so he doesn't. It's not even visible.
Take 2 or 3 steps forward. Take in what I'm seeing. Things just got much worse. Kelleran, we need to go. All of us.
Don't move. Don't say anything. Still sit there.
You have 1 minute. I'm going outside. I'm talking to these people. If I die, it's on you, and I fuck you up from the afterlife, and I step out of the room.
Okay. As he says this and start leaving, you both hear muffled but loud noise coming from downstairs and outside.
Does it sound like they've made it inside?
Perception.
Fucking. This is my strength. I'm so good at this. That is a 14.
No. No. You intuit that if they had made it inside, you would hear commotion coming from inside as well.
Okay.
But no, this seems more like them, like someone talking loudly from the outside.
And what are they saying? Can I hear that?
You hear, well, let's just say you get an impression of like some kind of, it's a demanding tone. Definitely demanding something.
Yeah.
But you can't quite make what.
I'll run downstairs. I can't.
All right.
I'm
So-
gonna go for wherever I would know that either Jetto is or, yeah, it'd have to be him. I mean, I'm going for him.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that isn't
All right.
moon branded to talk to them, that's in leadership in some way.
So, meanwhile, at the funhouse, Amelia, you go down with Courtney. Down there, there's quite a lot of people, and you find Jitto hammered at the bar. Been drinking dragon's breath.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You have to wake up,
Yeah.
wake up, wake up, and I'll like shake him like, wake up.
What? Yeah.
There's people. You need to wake up.
Oh, there is people. What do I care? Yeah.
I believe there were guards, and there's like an army of them, and
An army. Just tell Silas to deal with it. Right?
I think Silas is busy, so
Come on. I'm busy too, okay? Can't you see that?
he said we're all gonna get killed.
Mm-hmm. Well, so what? There's a time for everything. First time for everything. Hey, can't you? You're very good at talking and all that stuff. And surely you can. Plus, they have nothing on us. What are you talking about?
Then
What
why
would
are
they
they
do?
here?
Are they here? Who says that? Then you start hearing the muffled sound, the same as Cyrus did. Well, do you hear that? I think there may be someone at the front gates.
Okay, so they're inside. I guess I'll go talk to them.
Good luck.
As I start hearing the muffled sounds, and I take in what Cyrus said to me, I'll just kind of take a deep breath. Stand up and just kind of go downstairs, and as I see either Cyrus or Amelia getting ready to open that door, I just say, "Stop."
Why?
Courtney, take them downstairs. I'll handle this. I'll go to the as soon as everyone there, as soon as they get downstairs, kind of out of sight. I'll go open the door.
I'm gonna wrap myself up in my hood, hide the brands as best I can. My eyes are still gonna show, but it's the best I can do.
Okay. So you open the door. The workers have, kind of like gotten in a line in the lobby. Georgia is just at this place at the bar. Most customers have been trying to either like find an exit or went down to the funhouse to avoid most of the commotion. So as you open the door and you're stared at by like 20 or so burrows. One of them has knots, officer knots on his jacket. Um, looks at you.
Welcome to the Vi House. What can we do for you, gentlemen? I am sorry, we're a little understaffed to accommodate such a large group. Unfortunately.
Hmm. We are here on the authority of our Spearn and the Hold of Spears. We must take Kent of I of the Vi House under custody for high treason. You will deliver him to us within the next 5 minutes, or this place will be torched.
Well, I'm afraid that won't be possible, gentlemen. See, my father is dead.
Then you will deliver his corpse to us.
And if I don't?
This place will be torched. Secondly, Karen Vi of the House is also on the search for high treason. She shall be delivered to us. Or a bounty will be placed on her head within the next day.
Wait, who?
Caroline Vi.
That's me.
Your mum.
Oh, okay.
No, you're.
Oh,
you're,
Carol. Okay, sorry. I misunderstood what you
Karen.
said. Yeah.
Yep,
Unfortunately,
you are
my
not her.
mother's out of town.
We are aware of this. But the law stands in this city.
Gentlemen, have a list of what they've
You have 5 minutes.
done.
And he turns his back on you.
That's rude.
Starts ordering his men to circle around the building.
Officer, please come with me. I'll take you to where my father is. Unfortunately, my mother's not here. I can't really turn her over.
Comes back to you. We will not step into your den. You will bring him here. Or it shall be torched.
Of course.
You have 5 minutes.
Again,
If
may
he's
I-
not within the premises, you may give us directions to find him. If they are wrong, this place will be torched. This I swear.
Please, can you give me just a little bit more than 5 minutes?
He turns around. You can see some of the men are like starting to not round people up, but like
Right.
making a perimeter in front of the entrance, making sure no one's gonna get the drop on them or anything. Now that you get a good look at them, these guys are not like regular yellow jackets. They're not just like town militia. These guys are trained.
Right. Please. I'll shut the door. I'll quickly go upstairs and
Courtney is right next to you. She's like, "What the fuck are we gonna do? We can't give him. We can't give him to them."
I don't think we have a choice, dear sister.
Yeah, we do.
You need to come with me right now. And and I lead her upstairs.
Okay. All right. What are the rest of you doing?
Bracing. If I see anyone come down those stairs, I'm just obliterating them. If it's not
Wait.
Kelleran, they die.
Wait,
we're
where the
still
fuck are you?
upstairs. Are
Basement,
we
I
upstairs
thought.
now? Well, basement.
No,
we're in the
I
basement.
I told them
You
to go
said
to the
downstairs.
basement to hide
Yeah.
them.
All right, you're staying there
I'm
then.
just sitting at the base of the stairs with everything I've got ready.
So,
Okay.
okay, then in that case, Cyrus, what is that look in your eyes?
It's the look of a caged animal. Real fun, isn't it?
And why exactly are they coming here? I mean, I thought this was
I
a
don't
safe
know why
place.
they're coming here. Things aren't always as they seem. This town's falling apart at the hinges, and I'd like to get out very soon.
Also, probably not the time right now, but I did spot you like giving a gift. Is something going on?
No,
Are you sure?
you exhaust me.
So you're saying I'm the only one?
Neither you either. I don't have time. And I'm still just eyes locked on that door, long sword out, left hand on fire, ready to rock.
The door opens. Someone's coming down.
Do they look familiar enough?
It's dark.
Can't I see?
You can see. You don't have
I was gonna say.
unlimited. You don't have unlimited vision everywhere. You're not omnipotent.
The second I can see who it is, if it's a yellow jacket, it's dead. Or yeah, I'm loosing everything I've got at it.
Hmm. All right. Well, it's not. Coming down is Vitro, like with his little legs. He's like coming down.
Just, you little shit, get out of the way.
What? I'm out of the way. Fuck off. Damn it. I was just looking for cool time.
I'll feed you to them. Get out of the way.
I am out of the way. Plus, you can just do whatever the fuck. I'm small. You can just hit ahead of me or something. Fuck. I'm gonna try and see if I can find that stupid secret passage thing. All right.
Have fun.
Wait, there's a secret passage?
I don't know. Isn't there always? Come on. And he disappears in the depths of the fun house. All right, so Cyrus, you go back up, curtain in tow. You get within the office, I assume.
That's Kelleran,
Well,
not Cyrus.
Kelleran
Let's do
did
this
that.
again.
Fuck. Yes.
Yeah, let's go. I'm not the only one.
Yeah. So, as we get up there, because I don't know if she heard me say our father was dead or not.
You didn't say it.
I did say
He
it.
did.
I did say it.
You did?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I didn't hear, so she didn't.
No, I literally told them that. Well, I can't
No.
turn him over. He's dead. I'll quickly go.
Oh, I mean, you did that, but
Yeah,
she
yeah.
didn't believe
I didn't know
it.
she thought it was full of shit.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as we get into the room, before she even goes to that desk, I'll just say, this isn't how I hoped for you to find out about this. Father is indeed dead.
What? She rushes through the office and sees him his leg peeking from on one side of the desk, and looks him over. She goggled eyes. She gets down and tries to get his pulse. Checks on him. What? How?
We don't have. I don't have time to explain right now. Quickly, look at me. Quickly. I need you to go downstairs and tell the men I'm coming with him. You have 1 minute to say your goodbye.
You. What happened? You tell me I'm not doing anything.
Don't have time. If we're going to save our home, we have to turn him over to those men. I'm sorry. We have to. Do not have time to discuss it right now. I promise you,
Die?
I will tell you everything
How did
soon.
he die?
I grab his body up and I start walking out with it. Don't have time right now. If you want to have this discussion now, You can wait right here. I will be back as soon as I handle this. And
He says nothing.
start taking his body downstairs.
All right.
I do my best to cover it up so anyone inside doesn't see. Is Jetto still at the bar?
So how do you do that? Cover him up, I mean.
If there's a blanket or anything like on his bed that was up there or anything, then I would have grabbed it probably.
All right. So you roll him into a blanket. Make a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Stealth check by proxy, I guess.
Yeah.
Or sleight of hand, I guess. Whatever you want.
Natural 1 for a total of 6.
Okay, so you just kind of, in the haste, you just kind of put the drape over his body. It's like, yeah, it's fucking good
Rip
enough.
down a curtain.
I mean, to be fair, I did say he was dead pretty loudly down there, so...
Well, I mean, there's a lot of noise coming from down there. Like, people
Right.
are like kind of panicked. They're like, this is not a normal raid. What's going on?
Right.
They've heard, like, threats of, like, burning the place down. That's not good news. Okay, so you go down. You pass by people who, like, gasp at, you clearly having someone on your carrying someone on your shoulder. Where do you go?
I take him out to the men. To the, what is it? Say Officer Knox or whatever his name was?
Shulk.
Officer Shock?
Shulk.
Gotcha.
Choke.
I'm gonna cast message on Kelvin.
I mean, I guess you can roughly try and...
120 feet. I mean, I could give it a shot.
Wait, what does it say? Because like, it says point to a... Because like, what if you're pointing... Yeah?
So the actual description is you point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The thing that I'm using also is that you can cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier. So...
The thing is, there's a lot of people where you're pointing, so it could kind of hit anything.
Fair enough.
But I don't know, like, it's hard to tell if the spell implies that you could, like,
Yeah.
if you know the person. I would say it's kind of...
If it's a risky move, Cyrus wouldn't do it.
I mean,
I'm
it's
not trying
risky,
to
it's
shoot one of the fucking the guards. Hey, how's the plan going? Like,
not the guards, like you're not gonna hit on go. You might hit someone else within the building.
yeah, I wouldn't take that risk. If it's him or nobody.
Okay. So Karen, you go down. People, gasp at you. And as you get closer to the door, Georgia is actually there. And he sees you carrying the body and kind of, frowns like, when did that happen?
Not your concern.
Well, you don't have to be rude about it.
I just...
And, he opens the door. And they're, same, like, not quite 20 odd burrows up looking at you. It's less now that they've, cordoned off the perimeter. But Captain Shulk is looking back at you.
My father.
Lay him down.
Do so.
Now back off.
Take a step back.
Okay. The captain waves. Someone right next to him. Female drow with a helmet on. She kneels, takes the bit of a sheet off his face, looks at him, sort of starts patting his face, then his chest, then his arms. She, notices his illness and the strange ways his body is decaying. She gets back up, whispers something to the captain, who frowns as well, but very, this man doesn't let a lot of show, but he does frown in surprise. And in the end, the drow just says, it's him. And the captain just acquiesces, looks at you, Karen. Good. We will take him. Now, we know what you're up to here. I wouldn't advise you or yours to pick up your parents' habits, but if you were to, justice is swift. Until next time. He turns back. A few burrows grab the body, put him on an improvised stretcher.
At what
And
point
get
do
him
we
off.
get to bury our father?
No burials for traitors, I'm afraid. You better warn your mother too. If that's what you want. They move off. Consider yourself lucky, he says before leaving.
A copy of that arrest warrant, please.
You put it to question. No. You have no rights here. No demands to be met.
You have to have some proof that my father is, as you say, he is.
Proof. I need no proof. Your family was a scourge on this city, and now it is removed. I do not need proof to rid the filth of my... Enough, men. Moving out. They get in rank and start moving down the way they came.
As soon as I see them pretty much gone and out of sight, I'll step back inside. Is Jetel still passed out at the fucking bar?
Yeah.
Right. I look at Georgia.
I mean, apparently down there, it's like, it was like getting kind of frisky, not frisky, but like he was starting to sing and like,
Right.
he had no clue what the fuck was going on.
Right.
And people kind of just shut him down.
Yeah, I guess I'll shut the door. I'll turn around and say, well, this is unfortunate.
Unfortunate? Like, some of the workers there are like, it's not unfortunate. We are out of a job here.
Why do you say that?
Why do I say that? Well, if they can just come in, take your father, and nothing happens, what protection can we... What are you giving us? They might come in any day now and just fucking lit us up. Besides, your father was the big shot, and now he's gone. So it was. What happened to him?
Well,
you know what? It's fine. I can find another job somewhere else. It's fine. I'll just. That's fine. Just. I'll get my things. And you get this reaction from a few of the workers who just agree and go. Some are more like in shock. They're like, this couldn't possibly get any worse, right? Some are more apologetic or sympathetic. Like, no, I'll stay around. Like Georgia specifically is like, you apologize for being rude. I'll stay around.
Georgia, I am sorry for being rude. You have to understand the situation I was in. Very stressful moment.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
had to hand over
I
my
get it.
father's dead body
Yeah,
in an
I
effort
get it.
to prevent this entire place from burning down.
yeah. No, I mean I get it. It's just I mean, it's no reason to be mean to the friend, So yeah.
Hey, I am sorry, Georgia. Do me a favor. Can you wake him the fuck up? And I point to Jetto.
He's not waking up today. I've seen enough like him. He's not gonna wake up.
Right.
I mean, I'll try.
Okay. I guess to any patron that's still there, I'll say,
Vitro's coming back from the fun house. I fucking found it. There's an exit, secret exit in the back. I found it,
Vitro, shut the fuck up.
but it's right there. Come on.
Don't. I will literally make Cyrus stab you. Shut up.
I'll enjoy it.
It's over with. There's no need
Are
for
we
the...
safe?
There's
Okay.
It's safe for now.
Take my hood down and start moving up the stairs.
And again, to any patron that's still there.
Patrons have vacated. Like they were like.
Oh, okay, so it's just so it's just workers left.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
I basically as soon as
Gotcha.
as soon as the borough's fucked off.
Okay.
They're like, you went down the stairs to the fun house and they just fucking waved out of
Right.
there. Except for like one or two. One is like one of the usuals, kind of this pudgy guy who it's not his first rate and he's way too deep in.
Right. I guess to any of the workers that are still around, I guess, that stuck around that aren't deciding to leave, I'll just say,
Yeah, there's Georgia. There's like this Dana. She's always there. One of the worker.
right. Without knowing
There's
what
a
all they heard at the door,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say, please allow me some time to sort things out. Don't leave us just yet. That's all I ask.
Wow.
If you decide
I'm
you want to
sorry, what
leave, you
happened?
can.
Why are people leaving? What's going on?
Amelia, please be quiet at the moment. I'll explain shortly. That's the only thing I ask. Please.
Well, I think we order a bit of an explanation.
And you will get it shortly, I promise you.
Look, we used to weird shit happening in Cantor's place, but this was a bit out of nowhere.
I agree. It came as a shock to me as well. I honestly don't know what all's happening at the moment. But please give me some time to sort things out. I promise you I will be as open as honest with you as I can with the information that I find.
I mean, we're still here, and we'll still do the work.
And that is absolutely appreciated. Please. I have to find my mother immediately. I need to speak with my sister. Just time. I need to go make sure my brothers are safe.
Yeah,
Please.
well, we'll keep the fort open.
Yeah.
Please.
Brothers?
Sorry, what?
No, I'll just like softly say like, you have brothers?
Yes, Amelia, I have brothers. Please. Thank you. Cyrus, Amelia, come
Yes.
with me. We'll head up to my father's office,
Am I allowed to speak now?
to where I assume where Courtney is still.
Poor Amelia, man. One thing, right as we get moving, the second we get upstairs into Cantor's office,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a glass vial that I have, and I'm going to fill it with some of the sand.
Do
from
some
him.
math. Oh,
I'm gonna make some Cantor meth, basically. Yeah, I want to take what little is left, pebbles wise and things, and fill a vial.
if I see Cyrus start doing that, say just a moment, please.
Why is your father not in his room?
Is my sister still there? Is she still in the office?
No,
Oh fuck, where'd
Oh,
she
she's
go?
not there.
Uh,
I
Wait,
don't know.
did your father actually go for a leak this time? Like I've never seen
Fuck.
him leave his office, so this is new to me.
Shit.
Amelia, Cantor's dead.
Right.
What?
Where's my sister? Fuck.
What do you mean dead?
I as soon as I run out back to the office, I just yell out.
Kelrin, before you go, she's going to be
No,
very
no,
hard
no,
to
no.
find.
No, wait.
I
He
just
was
hold up my
fine
now
when we
empty
saw
glove.
him 20 minutes ago, and now he's dead.
Yes.
Oh, you gave her the. Fuck.
So how
Question.
Now that
DM,
I don't know.
question
did
DM.
we
which-
even inspect his body? Like, what did he die to? Who was with him? I mean, something. Hello.
Question DM. Would she have had enough time to attune to that to be able to use it?
Oh my God, he's gonna kill sister.
Who says it requires a tuning?
I don't know. I just I have no idea. I just didn't know if it was a thing that she needed to attune to or not.
Well, you don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Courtney, gotta call out, see if she's just hiding somewhere.
I'm going to
Nothing
cast
happens.
message where she normally stands beside him, focusing on her as the intent, and just see if it works.
No.
Kelrin, give her time. If she's coming back, she'll do it soon.
You
If
don't
not,
understand. She may not be safe out there. She's
She
not
knows.
here.
I just had this talk with her.
You didn't see the look on her face when she saw him.
You mind explaining? When I said what I said, I didn't mean that.
Promise to protect her against anything and everything.
What?
No matter what. That included him.
You've jumped the gun before, but this?
You said it yourself. He may not even be him for much longer.
Well, he's obviously not him now.
Wait. You killed him.
I'm taking some of this. I know it's disrespectful, but it might be useful in the coming time.
You killed your own father.
You hear something like a muffled bump from the other room, and then fast skittering.
I immediately run towards it.
You open the door and you find the empty sort of like hallway, and then you hear someone going down the stairs very fast.
Do I get to the stairs to see who it is?
Hey.
I guess that's kind of a matter of initiative, I suppose. So roll me initiative.
Shit.
I'm collecting Cantor remains. I'm not going this initiative. It's
Sure,
not my
go
job.
for it.
I'm marking down 1 vial of Cantor's corpse.
All right,
12.
12. Oof. Okay, no, you don't.
I don't see who it is.
You don't see who it is.
Cyrus,
Yes.
I need a drink. I'm gonna go downstairs.
I head back
No,
into the office.
You don't need to. Here. And I pull out another bottle of Dragon's Breath.
It's strong.
It's very strong.
Okay, give it to me.
Yep. And then I hand it right over.
Go slowly with that. I really don't want this place to burn down today.
You drink it.
Wait, I drink it.
Can't say.
What?
I love that so much. It's my favorite character thing.
Wait, what? Constitution save. Here we go. I rolled.
Amelia doesn't drink very well, in case you weren't sure.
I rolled a 11.
All right, you feel it go down your throat. It's very, very warm. Makes you like, sort of like, um, but no, it goes down. Though now your stomach feels a bit weird, like something swirling in there. But
Elrin,
the flavor's good.
I owe you a great debt. But you need to explain to me why.
I just told you. There's no guarantee he was just gonna leave if he became what he was going to become.
I'm
He
sorry,
promised
what
me.
was he becoming?
When he gave me the amulet, he promised me. I hope you haven't made the greatest mistake you'll ever make. God knows what I'd do to see my dad again.
Well, I hope you're right.
So
I start
you killed him
rummaging.
because he was sick.
Are you rummaging through the desk, really?
I'm just
Is that
looking.
right?
Yeah, I'm looking for any information on where my mom is right now. Like,
I can't do this. I can't do this. I need to go downstairs.
Amelia,
Investigation check for
your mouth
for
shut,
Kellen.
please. Investigation.
Yep. And Amelia, you going downstairs for what?
To get away from the situation. I need another
Okay,
drink.
just
Not one
nope,
that like
noping
gives
at-
me like constant. Yep.
Okay, so what was the investigation roll?
15.
15. Okay. So, you start rummaging around through your father's belongings. There's not that much, honestly, in there. And mostly there's a big ledger with a lot of, it seems to be accounts for the Via House. But, there's tons of, like ciphered information in there.
I can handle that if you need help.
Yeah, Cantor never taught you any of that shit.
Right.
That was Courtney's deal.
Well, I can get around the cipher, so
Yeah,
more than likely.
if you say so.
I just need to find my mother immediately.
That will be complicated, I'm sure.
I mean, if you can decipher this, go
Yes,
ahead.
yes. I'll take a minute and I'll give me 1 second. I gotta look at what it is. It is comprehend languages, I believe. And as long as I'm touching it, I should be able to understand it.
I don't know that's how that spell works.
It is.
Is it?
Wait, what are you doing on what?
It is comprehend languages, the spell.
Okay.
It's understand
it?
the literal meaning of any spoken languages here. You also understand any written language that you can see, but you must be touching the surface which the words are written.
This is not going to help because literally what a cipher does, it hides information. Like, you will understand the literal language of what's written, but basically without the key, you can't. It's like, if I use a code of like tomato means war, and comprehend language will tell you, well, this means tomato, but that that doesn't.
I try breaking the cipher.
You can try. It will take time.
Okay. Well, it seems the threat is not current, so give me some time with this. Unless she comes back, I'll break it eventually.
Go ahead. I'll just.
I mean, of what you know, this wasn't a secret. Apparently, your mother went on some kind of business venture west to some town called Isgarth. But that was a long time ago, and she was supposed to come back like within a few days. Less you knew.
What'd you say the name of the town was? Eyes what?
Icegarth. Iyeesgarth. Icegarth.
Okay. And how long has she been gone?
2-3 weeks.
I was only supposed to be gone a couple days.
No. She was scheduled to come back like basically within like the span of like 3 days ago to in 2 days, roughly.
Okay.
So she's not early, but she's not technically late yet.
Okay.
And she, they went with the bulk of agents of the White House, so
Right.
left here a bit understaffed.
I don't know if this takes another roll or not, but I also want to look for any information on my father's relationship to the Hume.
To the what?
To the Hum. Any way to contact them?
Yeah, sure, roll. Go for it.
Another investigation?
Yep. Unless you want to take it some other way, but yeah.
14.
14. So you look through all this stuff, and you've, after searching, you're 100% certain there is nothing to be found here. Cantor's office is neatly tidied up. This was not the place where he kept his secrets.
Okay. Do I have any idea of where he might have kept those? I would assume probably not.
If he had any, no. As far as your father was very... He was very adamant about leaving no trace of anything.
Right.
And he trained you, well, at least he tried to train you and Courtney and the twins to remember things. He trained your memory most of all. Because literally your bread and butter has been to find paper trail and extort people with that, or blackmail them in other ways, or influence them.
Right.
So you wouldn't want to, you wouldn't want that to happen to him.
Do I know which way Isgarth is from here? Which direction? West?
Beyond the Howling Caves. Apparently there was talk of constructing some kind of a railroad. Or at least finishing it up. Alright, well
played.
going back right in it. We reconvene as you guys are still thinking on what to do. Thinking about what path to go down after what just happened and the death of Canterbury, as well as the not quite assault of Burroughs' forces on the White House. So you are all in his office, if I recall?
Amelia was going downstairs, but yes.
Yes.
You're muted, Kyle.
Sorry.
Is there any chance I can find Courtney?
You can try.
Okay, I
You
will
could
try.
certainly try.
So are you trying
I
to
will
find her?
try. Yes.
Through which behavior?
Well, I use my eyes and I look around
Use your
and I
eyes.
walk. Yeah. And then I
Okay.
walk around and I say, Courtney. And if I can't find her, I will ask one of the. Hopefully there's a guard still left, or anybody that I know, if they've seen her.
Guard.
That's Cyrus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm the guard.
Cyrus is security in the White House.
Okay, the bar guy. If he's
Georgia,
there, I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, he's kind of like nervously cleaning a glass that's already very clean.
Are you all right?
Hi. Yes. Are you alright? I'm alright.
Yes. You don't sound okay.
Well, maybe you're not very
Laryngitis.
good at reading people.
I mean, you're cleaning a glass that's clean. That's
Oh,
really.
really? Well, maybe
Is
you're
it just that glass over there? That one,
may-
a little
maybe
bit
your
more.
maybe your hygiene standards are not up to mine. Have you thought about
Okay.
that?
Right. So we're gonna be smart, right? Since you're so smart, have you seen Courtney?
No. Yeah, I've seen
No.
her.
Yeah, where is she?
I don't know. I've seen her.
Do you know where she usually hangs out?
Yeah, with the friends outside.
Where? Oh, outside.
I don't know.
Where? Like in front of the door outside? Or what?
I guess. I mean, I don't leave much. I don't know.
Okay. Well, take care. Hope you feel better soon. If there's anything I can help you with, let me know.
I feel
Probably
good.
not much I can do, but okay. Then have fun
You want
with
a drink?
your. No, no. Already, I
Mm,
think I had enough.
okay. Well, if you want a drink, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. What was
Yeah.
your name?
You don't remember my name?
I just got here like 2 days ago.
Well, I remember your name.
You are really sweet, actually. I'm so sorry. Perhaps I didn't catch your name. Would you be willing to share?
No, it's okay. You don't have to know my name.
Okay, you'll be
You'll just
henceforth barman.
you'll just forget it anyway.
No, I wouldn't. I
Okay.
think. Okay, I am gonna go now.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, bye. And Amelia will head out to the front door and see if Courtney's there.
You look around on the street. You don't see her.
Do I see any of her potential friends, even though I don't know who they are? So that's interesting.
There's the space on the street that cleared for a bit. Now people are starting to come back after the burrows had left, sort of asking questions like what happened. Some of the customers who left have stuck around further down the street, and the rumors are growing by the second of
What are
what's
the rumors
happening
saying?
exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you want to know, you'll have to make contact, I suppose, or get closer.
Wait, what's going on, guys? Kind of new here.
Kind of, it's like a group of like three people. Like one of them is like heavily inebriated, looking at you. Like, well, don't you know? I mean, you just came out of the firehouse.
I got a little lost. What?
Got a little lost. What do you mean?
I mean, I don't really know what's going on. One second I was
Well, we don't
enjoying
either.
myself. The other one I had to, go to the cellar.
Okay. Did anyone tell you what happened? We just saw there was a body, and then the burrows were like saying stuff very loudly, and that's it.
Okay, whose body was it?
I don't know. I'm not getting this close. Be crazy too.
Okay, well, have you seen Courtney?
Who's that?
Never mind. Can I kind of like describe Courtney to them?
I mean, I don't know. Can you?
How good are your
Okay.
notes?
Elf, female, frequents here often.
So she like a 4 or like an 8?
8.
8. Well, plenty of 8s around here. I don't know.
Okay, you know what? Never mind.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go somewhere else to club. So, see you around.
Sure.
Woo! Like card they're already drunk Fred off.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, guess I'll just wait downstairs and hope that she comes out from wherever she's going.
All right.
I guess that's like,
The other two.
yeah, I'll come downstairs after not finding anything I really was looking for in his office.
Mm-hmm.
Cyrus, is there any way you can wake him the fuck up?
Short of tearing his head off, no. I've got a lot of tricks. None of them get you undrunk.
Is Amelia back inside?
Yes.
Do you have any way of undrunking him? I
Why?
really need him awake right now.
Why?
I need someone I trust to go find my brothers.
You're sending him outside.
Well, I kind of need him to wake up so I can tell him what happened.
Are you are you gonna tell him the truth?
I haven't decided yet.
Playing this one fast and loose. Shocker. I punched the absolute shit out of Jetto.
Oof.
Would I know if
roll damage.
healing word?
Copy,
okay.
copy. What do you want me to roll for damage?
Well, I mean strength.
Are you actually
Okay.
trying to damage him?
Yeah,
Honestly,
punches
with
a
the way
punch,
the day's
fuck off.
going,
Yeah, I mean, fair point.
if it's just strength, then it's 23.
Ooh, what? 23
Yeah.
damage?
No, it's at 23 on the 20. You told me to roll
Wait,
strength.
what? Yeah, I told you to roll damage. Of course you're not gonna miss him. He's fucking dead drunk on the floor. Like, what the fuck?
Okay. I mean, if it's just the modifier, then it's 4 damage because I have a plus
4
4 on
damage.
strength.
Alright. Well, that's 5 damage then.
He
Alright,
died.
so you hit him, and, you know,
Nice.
he's like, yeah, you fucking tore his head off. Now, takes the hit, and, you know, like, his face slaps on the ground, and you can see draw coming out, and, you know, he shakes a bit, like, but he's still sleeping.
See?
I know if healing word actually helps against being drunk.
No.
I wouldn't know, or it doesn't.
Oh,
And
it doesn't work.
Okay. Well, can't help you there.
Technically, I will. I rule as DM. I've always ruled that. I think most people rule that, but whatever. I rule that alcohol is a poison. So if you have something to cure poison, then this might work.
Lesser restoration to get a guy to wake the fuck up.
I mean, don't
Yeah,
people
almost.
usually just drink water?
I don't have that kind of time.
I think we've
You
got all
don't
the
have
time in the world.
to grab water and give it to him.
Hey guys! I think I can help you out. Vitro comes out of the woodworks.
Ah, you sweet summer child. Please, do
Hey,
your
you know.
magic. Show me the tricks.
Vitro, if you can truly help this,
I mean,
I promise you I will never make fun of you ever again.
I'm
Really?
not making that promise.
well, that's not worth a damn to me, really.
And good, then you can still do it and I can still make fun of you. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Dumbass kid. All right, so I can promise this won't kill him, but I can't promise this will not debilitate his abilities to think and otherwise perform basic tasks and behaviors. So,
So you're saying he might become, dumb.
I just need him to be able to spend.
dumb. I mean, that doesn't stop Calvin from doing anything. No, I'm saying that's, like he's gonna go vegetable mode. Like
He said it. He said it.
I do.
I,
What did I say? I didn't say nothing.
I need
You
him
said
coherent and thinking.
Well, you'll be coherent in thinking, but at a very low frequency.
Until when?
I mean, that's only if I fail. If I succeed, then you'll be fine.
So
Look,
he could
it's
be
a
damaged forever.
hey, look, it's a prototype. It's not commercial yet. All right.
Wait, if you fail, it's permanent. Correct?
Well, I mean, I can't be sure. I'd have to test it out. I could
Look, do it or I'm gonna beat his head in.
Okay. Okay.
I want to take a few steps back because I don't want to accidentally be hit by this spell.
Yeah, I'm
but-
staying far away from whatever
Yep.
the fuck he's about to do to him.
Yeah. Same.
So,
I trust that little man as far as I can throw him, which is kind of a far, but not that far.
so Vitro ruffles. He gets his he's always got his his backpack. He opens it. You can see inside there's it's like a backpack in a backpack. There's like a million pouches and pockets and it gets everywhere. And out of that, it gets like a belt with like a lot of little pockets within that. Unclip some of them, start sniffing. So no, this one's no good. No. And then he takes another one, takes a empty vial. Uh, Cyrus, hold this, and he gives you the empty vial.
Holding it, staring at
Yeah,
it as
okay.
if it were a hand grenade.
No, just and upright. All right, there we go. Stay very still. And he takes two of the vials and drops one in
Wait.
there. What? Don't stop science in the making.
Maybe we should take this upstairs.
Why?
I'm a little busy to carry your friend upstairs. Let's just get this done.
All right. He pulls the rest of it in there. It kind of mix, but not quite. It's like the two things don't mix. There's like one orange part and one blue part in the bottom. He gets it just throws the two empty vials on the ground, grabs the vial you had, puts his thumb over it, shakes it. Fuck, it's not mixing. It does it a lot. Still not mixing. Well, all right, fuck it. He opens Jeto's mouth and dumps it inside. All right, well that should work. Well, you might want to give it 10 or so minutes.
Okay.
If you need to pee or get a coffee or something.
I pick up our friend, our inebriated friend, and I guess carry him up to the office.
All right.
I'm not coming with.
Where you going?
I'm gonna wait to see if I see Courtney entering. Also, I don't want to be seen too much with Carolyn.
Fair.
Okay. Calvin, what do you do?
I mean, I just wait to see if whatever just happened and works.
So you're going with Cyrus upstairs
Yeah.
in the office.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So as you go and you wait, meanwhile, Amelia, Dana, one of the workers there, and a few others as well, kind of crowd around you. So you've been with the boys for a bit. Is there something we should know?
The boys.
Yes. You know
Well,
who
they're
we mean.
trying to sober up someone right now.
Yes, but what happened to Cantor?
What do you mean?
What happened to Mr. Vi? Come on.
Why would I know? I was in the cellar with you.
Yeah, but you've been with them. You've been tagging along with them ever since you got here.
I mean, yes, that doesn't mean that I suddenly know what happened 20 minutes while I wasn't there.
Make a deception check.
Now's your time, Bard. Now's your time. Save the Vi House with this one roll.
It is a
Uh-oh.
It's a 10, but wait, I have something. What does it do?
But wait,
You
Wait, there's
can.
so many
Oh,
bonuses.
never mind. It's a 10. It's a 10.
it's a 10. One of them looked. Wait, that makes no sense. Yeah, you were down there, but then you went back up. So come on, there has to be something. What happened to him?
I think I don't think you should be hearing this from someone that's not involved.
They kind of look at each other like that didn't help. They're like the imagination is growing wild. What does that mean? I mean,
It means that
huh?
he's dead.
Yes, we know that. We learned that. We didn't expect it.
Okay, so then what else do you want to know?
What happened? How did he die? Why?
I think you
By
should
who?
ask that to, you know, his kin.
Well, we tried, and he sort of stonewalled us.
Yeah, what about
You
the
were
other one?
there. We can't find her.
Well, I need to find her.
You and us both.
Where does she usually stay?
Here. Or sometimes she always had theater friends here now and then.
What theater are they from?
I don't know. I didn't. We were not really supposed to look into her life.
Come on, you know.
Know what?
Where she is? What theater?
We don't know. Well, at least I don't know.
So nobody here knows anything.
Well, I know she would go out sometimes, but there was, I mean, you know, she wasn't exactly free out here. Kanta didn't like her going out too much or too long.
I mean, with good reason, I suppose. Um,
Plus, there's tons
look,
of, theaters here come and go. It's, troops. They're never really at the same place all the time. And,
you're
she wanted
making.
to get big, but she has a good singing voice, but she's not a performer
Why would you say she's not a performer?
because she's not.
Okay.
Not yet.
Right. Look. What can I tell you? Um. Can't we just wait for
Oh, she's
Mrs.
useless.
to come back?
All right. They just they're at this point they're like fed up with the stonewalling. They're just like, getting back to what they were doing.
I'm not useless. What do you mean useless?
Another one with long blonde hair just goes, "Oh, don't don't get mad at her. She's just. I mean, we all worried. We don't know if the birds will come back or if this is just the beginning or the end. It's just
Look, where I'm from, it's
where's that?
pretty rough. It's outside. Um, it's pretty rough, right? And there's times where you might think that this is the end. And well, by nature, we are kind of, you know, find ways to cope. So even though this one seems hard, there will be opportunities and ways to rise above this, I think.
Okay. Well, good. I don't see them right now. if
Well,
if if Mrs. Vi can come in because now she has a bounty on her head, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, so
You know what?
are you
Thank
telling
you.
me?
I'm gonna find a new job.
No,
Have a nice one. And she just moves away from you and out the door.
Man, this indoor business is hard. Right. I remember. You know what? Amelia is gonna go to the theater. The one where everything went down.
The Calling Lightning.
Yes, to see if Courtney's there.
Okay. That's a walk away. It's like 20 minutes walk ish. You can
Yes.
do that, but let's see what
Yeah.
the other two want to do.
I guess while we're waiting for that 10-minute period.
You actually, guys, have you even rested since the fight?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
You have.
Since
Yeah.
the fight,
Okay.
there's been a day.
Mhm.
All right. So now it's like, okay. I mean, the bunch has happened. I would say you're around like noonish in terms of.
Yeah, because that meeting would have been like early day. We didn't do anything
Yeah, because
that day off.
my dad and I had a conversation, and then Cyrus had a conversation with him.
And
And
then
then
Amelia and I had a conversation with him.
I think that was after we slept, because I think you did that the next morning, because we were trying to figure
Yeah.
out what to do next. And I was like, we should probably go talk to him. Yeah. So.
What are you going to tell everybody?
I honestly don't know.
You better find a damn good lie.
I guess I'll tell them what they need to know. Nothing more, nothing less.
You can't do that. You want these people to feel like they're family? You want them to stay here, risk their lives? You got to give them something. If you don't give them anything, you'll end up alone in this big house. And then they'll come burn it down.
Well, they may be coming to do that anyway.
I need to find Brom. Soon. Things here keep getting worse. I owe you a lot, but I
Yeah.
can't keep doing this.
I know. It's kind of why I need him to wake up.
How does he look? Is he starting to stir?
Yeah, he's like colors returning to him a bit, and he looks like he's in a bit of having a bad dream, moving about a lot, and eventually his eyes sort of flicker open. Ah, my head. Ah. Oh. What am I?
You're in Cantor's office.
So it appears he tries to get up as best he can with a hand on his head. Okay, well,
Now that he's awake, I'll just.
I'm going to sleep.
No,
No, you're not.
not at the moment. Jetto, my father trusted you. Can I?
What? His gaze kind of like sharpens, although he's like still very much like half asleep and
Oh, I
probably
know.
has
I'm
a
hoping he's
big headache.
he's not quite coherent enough to where when I speak to him, he kind of is like, "What?" Like I'm trying to make sure I can catch him in a lie if he lies to me.
Uh-huh.
Essentially,
Your deals with your father and me regards no one but your father and me.
well,
My hand's on my sword, just so we know.
right.
Jeto's looking around. He's just gonna get a chair and sit down. Oh,
Does he sit in one of the
would
chairs at
you?
his desk?
Yeah, basically where you used to sit.
Okay, I'll go sit in my dad's chair across from him.
Daring, are we? Where is he? Doesn't usually leave the office. nowadays.
Well, in your drunken stupor, my father died.
Excuse me?
Can I trust you?
Kento died. And how? How is that possible?
Answer my question.
No, I won't. Until you answer mine. What happened to Kento? How did he die? Cyrus,
I has he noticed where I'm
you,
sitting yet?
yeah, he's noticed,
Okay.
but now he's like looking at Cyrus.
I just shoot
Will-
him the hardest look ever. Just pure misery and dislike for the whole situation on my face.
Cyrus, will you be playing with me instead of playing games like?
Sure. I'm tired of beating around bushes anyway. Cantor's dead. Kelrin killed him. We need to figure out what the fuck to do with this house before I leave.
You killed him.
Yes.
Well, explain yourself. Explain yourself.
I mean, I tell him everything. I tell
And
him
You can
about
anytime
you can
his secret, about his sickness, what he was becoming, what he made me promise, like everything.
okay, but what is your reason for killing him?
To protect my sister from him and what he was becoming.
Okay.
Like he
Do you have any proof
specifically
of that?
told me.
Do you have any proof that he was gonna do anything untoward? You killed your father on a game ball, on a possibility, on a sliver of something maybe happening. You killed him because you were scared, because you're a little boy who is scared. That is what you did.
I don't disagree with him. I think what you did was a damn mistake.
Perhaps it is,
Ike.
but I wasn't gonna chance my sister's life.
Oh, my head.
Hey, you picked a great night to get drunk.
Sure did. I do it, what? Once, once every few days? Well, the odds were in my favor.
The guards took his
Aye, aye,
body.
aye.
Yeah, I also tell him what happened afterwards, like while he was drunk, like
Mhm.
guards coming and threatening to burn the place down if with the
Mhm. Well,
you know.
Kento was afraid this might happen, so not a surprise. Um, now we don't have the scorch circle to back us up, puts us in a bit of a precarious position, and I guess we're not that useful to them. To
Is it
the Hall
still
of
we,
Spears, I mean.
Ditto?
Hmm.
Is it still we?
Well, figure of speech, I am undecided quite yet. But what will you do? Will you kill me? Huh? Is that what you do? Take care of loose ends?
We're done killing people for the time being. At least I am.
Mm-hmm.
What about yourself, Calrin?
You leave me in a very particular situation. To be fair, it's probably my fault that I'm here. But right now, my only concern is the safety of my family.
You don't belong in this chair.
You're probably not wrong.
There's no probably about it.
The issue
You
is my
don't.
mother, who's also wanted, can't come back here to run the place. So, That just leaves the eldest.
Sure.
Believe me,
Because
I don't want to run this place. Never have.
Then let your sister do it.
Well, if I could find her, I would.
Have you seen her do anything before?
Well, I haven't been able
What?
to find her since she found out my father was dead. Which is why, again, come to my question.
Well, what did you tell her then? Did you tell her
Can I
what happened?
trust you? I didn't have time.
You didn't have time. So what? You told her nothing?
I told her I'd tell her later after I dealt with the men with pitchforks and torches at our doorstep.
Okay.
So again, I ask.
No, I don't fucking trust you. And you can't trust me. What kind of a dumbass question is this? I don't fucking know you. I came back a few weeks ago and I trusted Cantor, but you I mean, I don't believe okay. I resent the statement. I rescind it. I didn't think you had it in you to do something like this. I thought you were the dumb kid who wanted to have a big dick. And now you're sitting in daddy's chair. Great. Now you have to deal with you. Because I still owe your mother for this shit.
Good. That's enough for me at
No.
this point.
No. Here's the thing. You don't get to order me around. I will do my thing. You will do yours. And you can trust that I will do what's good for your mother's sake and for your father's sake. May you rest.
Insight check?
Sure, inside check.
16?
16. Dude looks too tired to lie.
Okay.
Or at least you feel like if he was lying, just the fact of being exhausted would have him show tells.
Okay. Jetto, I don't expect you to take orders for me or work for me.
Good. We
I'm
agree on something.
But I do need you a favor. I need you to find my brothers and protect them. Bring them back here.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Look, I'm saying I'm not doing this. I'm saying, oh, you want me to go all the way down to the Spearhead Academy, fetch your twin brothers? I think they're into. Someone must have claimed them already.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, if they're moving on to Cantor, it makes sense they would grab them as leverage, at least temporarily, because they're still looking for your mother, eh? So they're gonna use them as leverage. Makes sense, unless someone's protecting them, which possible. Maybe Cantor has safeguards in place. That's his style. But I don't know what his situation was with the twins. Not my realm of expertise.
Right.
So I mean, I can go check. I can go check. Go down all the way to Kalasmura. Check if your twins are still alive. And if they are, I will do my best to bring them home. Or, well, no. I will do my best to bring them back to their mother. And she will decide from there.
Sure.
You need to pick one, Kelrin. Leave him here to run it, or send him there. It's not exactly a fast journey.
It's your choice, Jetto. What would you rather do?
Between what and what?
Would you rather stay here, run this place until my
Oof.
sister gets back,
Hell
or until
no.
my mother arrives, which I pray to
No,
God
no,
doesn't
no.
happen?
No, 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 no. I am not staying here. No, no, no. No, no. I will go to Kalasbura. I will need accommodations. I will need to. Uh, I will talk to a few friends to accompany me.
Whatever you need, it's yours.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I think I will get some worms. We'll go faster this way. I will be in Kalasmura in what 3-4 days, I think, if we go fast. And I will send you a message when I arrive. Mm, when I find your brothers, and I think that is good enough. Okay, how about this? I will send you messages. Mm, what code should we agree on?
You tell me.
I do not know. I'm not very good at codes and stuff like this.
Neither
Okay,
am
well
I.
then the first letter will be about me arriving to the big city and how uh, how it is very big and I am getting lost. This will mean I have arrived safely with no issues. Hmm? If it is in any way or shape different, it means problem. Okay? And if you resolve nothing, it means I am dead, probably. Um, or unable to convey a message. Secondly, when I find your brothers, I will say that I have found friends who are very young. No, very old. Yes, the opposite. It's better, right? Better code. So I will say that I have found friends that are quite aged who are helping me figure out the kinks of the city. Yes, that is the code. I am not a fucking spy, okay? But this is the code, unless you have a better one.
Sounds fine.
Okay. Well, I suppose I will. I will sleep, and then I will leave.
A word with you before you go. And I'll
Uh,
step out with him, kind of leading him out of the room to leave
Before
Kelrin to his own devices.
before they walk out, I'll just Jeto. Thank you.
just shakes his head. Thank your father for being good to me. Now,
Guess I'll.
Cyrus. He closes the door as he leaves.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
What? What do you mean? I do not mean for you to do anything. You are.
I mean, what do I do about Kelrin?
You do what you want. I do not know. I cannot think Cyrus right now. Right now, I am. Well, it's a bit of a double-edged sword for me here. I mean, I owed quite a bunch to to Cantor, and now I do not. So it frees me quite a bit. At the same time, he was a friend, and he helped me a lot. So, uh, and I understand this was a tricky situation in a way, but I do not think Cantor deserves to die this way. I thought he had a handle on himself, uh, and I thought. Well, I
I,
suppose we'll never know.
I can't help but feel. I can't help but feel that I I told Kelrin what was going on with his dad.
Right. So
I
you
was
told
the only
him.
person that really made any progress figuring out what was happening to Cantor. And I made Cantor a promise that if something would happen to him, if he would change, I'd put him down.
Hmm. Okay, but nothing changed, though, right?
Yeah.
So, what is that about? I mean,
I don't know why he did it. I still don't know why he chose to do it.
well, I know. And let me tell you something. History doesn't look kindly upon Kinslayers.
This I know.
You better hope this doesn't come out.
It comes out. If it comes out, I leave. Either way. Good luck. Don't kill yourself over the vise.
Hmm.
I promise you I won't.
I'll, uh, I'll get these kids out. If only because I owe it to their father. That's all. I'll make
Feel
sure
that
they'll be
I owe
safe.
him much more, and yet I cannot repay it, short of dying beside his son. Guess we'll see what happens.
We will see. Well, I will see you later, maybe before I leave. Um, maybe this is a bad dream and I will wake up. Who knows?
If it is, tell me.
All right. Well, if you're looking for me, I will be down in the farmhouse.
Yep.
Okay. He goes down the stairs using the railing to not fall off. Goes down very slowly.
I'll go from there into the bar and try and find Amelia. Obviously, Amelia isn't there, but
Surprise!
Yep.
No, just-
Yeah, no, she's not there.
take a seat. Nowhere else to go yet.
I'll
All right.
I'll come downstairs. I'll just kind of gather what employees of the Vi House are left.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as you call, they gather. It's a bit of a mixed troop, mixed bag. There's Georgia, of course. There's Vitro. There's Dana and Myra. Two of the actual escorts that were left. There's a musician who's been performing here, here and then. Arno, the little like dwarf, who's like super ripped. But that's it. That's all you get.
Right. Obviously, I owe you all an explanation of what's going on. Shortly before those men arrived, I discovered my father had succumbed to his illness. And before I could even grieve his death, I had to turn him over to those men. Because they say he was a traitor. Didn't show me any proof of that. But they threatened to burn the place down.
I get up and leave.
Make a deception check.
19?
That is solid. All right. Questions are raised. You use a bit of the truth to conceal the lie. Some things don't necessarily add up, but most people will like agitated quite a bit, and some start questioning each other, out of like just the fact that people's memories are fucked to begin with,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
not reliable.
I assume a lot of
And
them knew
mostly
he.
eventually, hmm?
I assume a
Yeah, I mean,
lot of them knew
people knew
he was sick.
I mean, not sick, but like, they knew that he had been reclusive for a bit and, not his general self.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's not,
I mean, I would have
it's
said
not a
that,
shock to them that he was sick.
right?
But I'm just giving an overview of how it went, basically.
Okay.
So in the end, they buy that he died of natural cause, well, quote unquote natural causes. They do ask you about what kind of illness it was.
And I tell I mean, anyone that has the illness, I tell them I generally am not sure, but I suspect whatever it is, like whatever Cyrus explained it, I try to tell them as much truth as I can.
Yeah, that'll definitely not be more questions asked.
Because
the moon makes him rot, huh? Turn him into stone?
Because I generally don't know, right? Like,
yeah, that seems a bit, suspicious to them. Though at the same time, the point is raised that, since the body is gone, you have no reason on lying there. You could have just made up any like weird illness that is known. So eventually, the point is dropped, and eventually, everyone more or less agrees that agrees on this version of event, that he died of an illness at an opportune time. And some like Georgia even says that it's kind of better that he died now rather than died in prison, or whatever they might have done to him. And some agree, and eventually the matter is dropped. Although people now start questioning who's in charge, what are we supposed to do? Are we just
Right.
gonna run like we did?
I tell them at this point, I don't know who's going to be running the place. I don't know who's in charge. I have no. I mean, obviously, they would all know I have no intentions of ever running this place myself, but I don't want the place to just close, right?
Yeah,
I let them know my mother's also wanted, and I have, I don't know if she probably won't return. I let them know that I fully intend to hopefully find my sister Courtney wherever she is now, and hopefully persuade her to run the place.
Okay.
I just ask they have enough trust and give me time.
Okay. Well, Dana just which is like pretty much the eldest in the bunch, just says, well, we can give you time. We can run the place together for a bit, but eventually it's gonna crack.
Who's this? Was it Dana?
Yeah, it's one of the workers there.
How long has she worked here?
I mean, as far as you can remember.
As far as I can remember. Cool.
You think she was kind of like this aunt figure to you. She was very very close to your mother.
Gotcha. I guess after I've had my spiel and speech and answered whatever questions I need to, I ask her to join me upstairs in my father's office.
Okay. You do. She follows you eventually.
Does he sit down in time for her not to notice the hole in the chair?
There wasn't a hole.
There's no hole.
Yeah,
no, there's no hole. Yeah, because he reached around his daddy.
Yeah,
You couldn't get through Dad and into the chair? Come on now.
I wasn't trying to. I was trying to stab him directly in his heart so he died instantly. Doing it through the chair gives me a little bit more resistance. Come on.
Yeah, there was forethought in this, definitely.
Yeah.
It was planned.
Anyway, I'll sit on the desk, not in the chair. His chair. And just have her sit in the chair across from me, one of those. Then I can't stick around. I need to leave. I need to find my sister. I've set.
What do you know where she went?
I don't.
Then how do you mean to find her?
I don't know, but I can't stay here. I need someone to run the place while I'm gone. Can I trust you to do that the best you can?
Yes, of course. I wouldn't leave. I mean, I've been here since you were born. There's no reason to leave. Your mother's almost my own sister.
Yeah. I don't know that she's going to be able to come back here either. She's due
Yeah,
back in
well,
a couple days, but if she's wanted, she's not going to make it through the gates of the city.
Yes, I understand that. Well, I just
I've sent Jets out to find my brothers. And hopefully, he can protect them and find my mother and hopefully get them to safety. I'm hoping. But I have to find my sister soon.
I'm very sorry for what's happened today, Karen. You don't deserve any of this.
I feel like I might, but I can't worry
No.
about that right now. I just have to worry about the safety of my sister and the rest of my family.
Well, we'll make sure the shop runs, and I'm sure it will. People will come no matter what's happened. There's always people drawn to the flame,
Right.
and if Karen can't make it here, it's fine. We'll relocate somewhere else. We will always find somewhere to.
Any information you gather while working, assuming obviously she's gonna know what the hell we're doing here. Just hold it for me, so I can sort through it when I come back.
All right. Well, okay. Not much to be said so far.
And I fear that it won't be long before we don't have anybody coming here anyway.
What information do you need? This
shit.
I might know something, or perhaps might know someone who might know.
Any information on the Prying of Yorn? Is that who was here at the door? Those guys? That you said they were here for? Or they were from? They were sent.
Wait, what DM time? What?
You're bringing up Pirate of Yorn, the scholar that was interested in the Moonstone. The guys that came here were Yellow Jackets that were here for. They were here from House Piran and the House of Spears.
That's the word I was looking for.
Pjern. It's Pjern.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
yeah. Any information on those guys?
Karen would know that House Piran is one of the two great holds of the city, i.e., the one of the two ruling families.
Right.
Basically, they call the shots. And they also happen to be, at least the head of the family happens to be the head of the Hold of Spears, which is essentially the defense department.
Right. Okay.
So they control the army.
And I mean, any information on what they had against my father, why he was charged?
Well,
I mean, I'm not saying any of it's not true. I still want to know.
I think they're trying to cover them. I'm not sure. I think they're trying to cover their own ass on that one. I think. Did your father not tell you anything?
He didn't. He never really told me much of anything.
Didn't have time.
No, he had plenty of time. I just didn't care.
Yeah, he had plenty of time and Rosemary.
Yep.
Well, we started as a we started as a how to explain that. Well, we were spies for.
Oh no, all that shit I know. Sorry. Yeah, that I
No,
know.
let it finish.
Okay.
We started as spies for the great houses, and I don't think that ever changed. I mean, this is a front. We masquerade as a front
Right.
for criminals, but we we work for the great houses. Always have.
Now the Hume's not one of them. The Hum's not one of them, right? Out of character,
We
I generally don't know. The Hum is just a
the
criminal
hum is
organization.
son. The hum is.
No, that was Kyle asking the DM, not
Oh,
Kyle asking
okay.
the character.
What are you asking me then?
They're not part. They're not connected to the great houses, right? They're
The
just a
hum,
criminal organization,
as far
right?
as you know, yeah.
Right. Okay. Then who are they in character now? Who's the Hum?
Well, the hum is. It's it's us. It's your mother.
Right. So dear old dad was the head of this organization.
Mm. Kenta was the front man, but he wasn't in charge.
Who's in charge?
Karen, and those above her, which, as far as I know, is the great houses. Which is why I'm confused why the great houses came down on us. So I assume they're covering their asses and throwing us under the bus. The bus, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah. Who'd you say? Okay, so who'd you say was in charge?
Your mother,
My mother.
Carolyn.
I
Okay.
don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I said what I said. I don't fucking know.
Well, sorry. When you say Kelrin or Carolyn, they sound very similar to me.
Well, obviously she doesn't mean you, dumbass.
Right, but I gotcha. Okay.
I should say Kilran. That way, when I say Karen,
Sounds
it
good.
doesn't sound like Kellen. Kilran. What were you saying?
Enough. I mean, that's pretty much all I really needed.
Okay.
I figured.
So, I mean, I figured you should know.
Hmm.
It's just, I don't know. I didn't expect us to get cut off like this.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you know why?
why what?
Do you know what's so special about my sister?
No. Well, no, I really don't.
I've just been told throughout my entire life to always look after her and protect her. Specifically
Well,
her, it seems like.
that's normal. She's your sister,
Yeah,
so
that's true. But anytime I've brought up anybody else, it was always stated specifically her.
I wish I could say, but I don't know.
Well, thank you for looking after the place.
I'll do the best I can. And if you find your mother, tell her I'm thinking of her.
I will. I'll go downstairs and I'll just kind of let everybody know that Dana's going to be taking kind of over for an interim period of time while I sort out what the fuck's going on with everything else. I'll be coming in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people are like being casual about it, and
Right.
then it's like, oh, don't things won't change, blah blah blah. She, yeah, they have like a kind of mostly democratic thing going on because like they've all known each other for like a long
Right.
time. Like the newest, the one that the newest hire basically is Myra. So everyone else has been here for a while. All right. Anything else you might want to do? At this point,
Yeah,
Georgia proposes a toast to like get their own spirits up.
sounds good. I'll try to find Cyrus, but you can go ahead and cut to whatever Amelia's doing.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm just
Alright.
going to a bar to get into a fist fight.
All right, Amelia.
Hello.
You were going to calling lightning. So, you pass through the streets of the glowing gardens, which are well lit so far, back into Sunreach, which is much less well lit. So you have to walk 20-25 minutes to find the place, the house.
Mhm.
Although on the way you spy a scene on a crossroad, paved crossroads. There's a tall, bulky dragonborn on a stack of boxes, who sports his very own moon brand on his face, and he clamors about visions he's had, about things of the past and what might become the future. He talks about the reach of the moon and what he's seen and its heralds, um, and he renounces the Whisper, which is the main religion here in Mansaid, and basically pledges himself to the moon. And the listening crowd, some of them agree, some of them disagree. It starts getting pretty rowdy. There's fights, building up, and the dragonborn on his boxes sort of like spurs them on. As you pass by, you can see the burrows, like coming down the street, getting involved. You can see it's gonna get ugly pretty fast, unless they quell it.
Right.
Regardless, you make your way and eventually find the calling lightning. See the house, you see it from further away. You find a hollowed out tree from above, from above the building line. And it's actually quite a few people. Seems like some people took the corpse of a herald and staked it against the tree. And people are like having an outdoor drinking game here. There's kids throwing pebbles at it, and just a bit of a different mood here. People seem to be like cheery rather than somber.
Um. Okay. First off, do I see Courtney anywhere by chance?
Quite a lot of people, but no, you don't see her.
Okay. I would like to. Do I see like anybody that maybe resembles, an artist or entertainer or whatever?
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of random people here, but around calling lightning, you see. Plus, they've leveraged the fact that a bunch of people were there to start impromptu spectacles. There's like someone who's like juggling with his partner, and there's someone who brought out the violins um, and other instruments to play a few tunes. So there's a lot of those.
Do they actually play well, or is it like terrible?
No, it's good. What would you assume it's terrible? What the fuck?
Because I'm very judgmental. That's why.
I mean, if you're very judgmental, then it's average.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll keep walking on through. Actually, no, I will go to the person that I think is most mediocre and say, "Hi, you don't know me, but uh, is Courtney here?"
Is this old orc with like, it's like one of his eyes like completely shut, the other one is like kind of just tiniely open. Like, sorry, what? I can't
Is
hear you.
Courtney here?
Who?
Courtney.
Can? Can? Who?
I'll
Okay,
ask someone else. Don't worry. I'll ask someone else,
okay, bye.
and I'll just ask the next best person
Who in? Okay, which is?
in vicinity. So I don't know, someone that's hopefully a bit better of hearing. Yes, like a musician. Why not? Yeah, another musician.
Okay. So you find this guy playing the drums with a trio. And in a break between two songs, you get to him. What do
Hi.
you ask?
Hi. I'm a friend of Courtney's. Is she in?
I'm gonna cut this short. So role playing with every little fucking person you
Okay,
find.
fine. Okay,
But
okay,
basically, you ask around, and people have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
okay. So she doesn't frequent this place then.
I was about to say,
Okay.
isn't the theater she typically hangs out at, isn't it like not far from the house? It's
I mean, I wouldn't know that, would I?
I think
I think you were told
you were
that,
told
yeah.
that, yeah.
Oh, well. Well, if she's not here, I guess I'll go to there if that's allowed. It's gonna
You
take me
will
some time very soon, but
you will
yes.
go to there, which is where.
The
Hold on. How
theater
good am
that's
I?
really close to the house.
How good am I? Do I have it? Do I have it?
I know she
I don't
spoke of it
have it. I
once.
just know there
That
was she spoke of it
she
shortly
spoke
when we
of it
first
when I
met,
met
yeah.
her. Yeah.
That she goes to the one that's like maybe a block or two away or something like that.
Let's see.
No, I don't think I do.
Let's see. Blah 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 blah. That's
Man, I wonder how
Vitro.
Liam and Anansha are.
I
Those
don't
kids were
think I have
sweet.
it actually. No, I don't think I have the name.
No.
Damn. I
All
don't
right.
have the name.
Well, that's rough.
I mean, it was supposed to be close to the house.
All right. Well, while you're trying to figure this out, and while Emilia is going there on foot, Cyrus and Karen, you were doing something. Oh no, Karen. Karen, you were done. Cyrus, you were going to fight people.
Yeah, I was literally just going to a bar to vent anger into someone.
Okay, how do you go about doing that?
Well, I would go to a not swanky bar, but I'm not going all the way to Darkreach because fuck that place. So find a shitty bar in Sunreach, walk in, start insulting mothers, see how it goes.
It goes very well. You get into a fight pretty fast. Now the question is, do you want to devolve into a free for all, or do you just want to get beat up?
Oh, I don't want to get beat up. No, I want to hurt somebody.
Okay, then I guess
We could do this
how do
however
we-
you'd like.
Well, just give
I
me
can't
like
go whoop Kelrin's ass, so I've got to hurt someone else. Is basically the
Well,
gist
I
of the
get-
character
You
moment.
can.
it's like how do
Nobody's
you
stopping you.
how do you want to make it so? I guess yeah, you just pick on someone basically, and you insult them until they fight back, and they do, and then inevitably someone else gets hit,
Well,
and then
this
you
really
start
isn't
hitting
helping the
the
human
person who hit
racism
them.
around here.
Can't
Yeah.
fix it, might as well heart it. Who cares?
But yeah, very fast they'll turn against the human and they start beating you up.
Yeah.
And after 5 or so minutes, they throw you out.
As I go, contemplate burn the place down. then walk away instead of doing it. Just keep walking. I
Wondrous
can't.
self-discipline, right?
I physically cannot bring myself to face Kelrin right now, so just keep walking around town. Keeping my hood up, keeping the neck wrap on, hiding the brands as best I can.
All right. So time passes for you as you walk down the streets.
I think this is actually not a bad place to stop.
I decide when we stop.
I'm just saying. We're
know.
almost to 3 hours, so.
I don't give a shit. We're
All right.
going.
I mean, I'm down to keep playing. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
Kelrin, as you fuck no, not you, fuck off. Cyrus, as you keep walking down the street, you get eyed by people sideways. And at some point you like a small group of 6 to 7 people from different walks of life, it seems, and different races as well, mostly drows and orcs though. They sort of like circle around you and cut you off. And one of them is like, "Are you one of the insane ones? Can you count?"
Yeah, I can count.
All right, well,
Count 6 heads that are going to hit the floor if you don't fuck off.
One of them's like, "Whoa, well, yeah, we're 6. That tracks. Shut the fuck up."
There are plenty of crazy ones. Go have fun with them. Not today.
We're not trying to have fun. We're trying to keep the streets safe, okay?
Yeah, street justice and all that.
Not street justice. Just can't take too many risks. Look, you're making sense, so you can go.
Good.
All right, well, good luck with whatever.
Yeah.
All right, you pass through the street. As you leave,
6 on 1, I'd have been fucked. Even if they were nothing, I'd have been fucked. That would have been bad.
Yep.
Stop rolling low on your hit points.
Amelia,
nah, that's okay.
Yeah.
You're eventually you find your way to the Ledrum Hall, which is the theater house closest to the Firehouse. It's there's not a lot of people here. It's a bit deserted, but there's light coming from within.
I'll knock on the door. Hello?
It's a big, it's a huge double door, of stone, and so you kind of doesn't really ring.
Then I'll move. Can I push it? Does it open?
Yeah, like big rings of metal you can push and pull.
Hello?
You can
Anybody there? Hello? Hello?
you explore a bit. You get into the lobby, and eventually 2 people, who are deep in conversation, come through. One of them is very well dressed, an orc with a top hat, gray skin, this black jacket, suit pants, the whole deal, and sort of like
Nice.
like sort of like yellow stripes a bit everywhere, like very colorful. The other one seems to be it's like he's got a half done cosplay on or something. Not cosplay, I guess you would just call it a costume. But it looks kind of shitty. You can tell they were like trying to put together like some kind of like costume, like a Moon Herald costume. Like at least they're like working on it.
Yeah.
And they're like, loudly discussing the merits of actually going through with this as they're going by. And then the one with the top hat sees you and just kind of, puts his hands together. Oh, hello. I'm sorry we closed, but can I possibly help you?
Yes, I need to know if Courtney's in.
Courtney, you um, who's asking?
Her best friend.
Aw.
Yes. And who might that be?
Oh, you haven't heard of me? Oh, I'm so sorry. Amelia.
Right. Well, so what do you want again?
I really need to talk about current events that happened at her household.
Right.
It's a personal
Okay.
matter.
Well,
Yeah.
then you'll have to find her to do that. I don't know where she is.
Is she in though?
I no. Why would she
Why
be?
would you ask? Well, you asked who's here for her. That would imply that she's inside. Are you lying to me?
I am lying. Of course not.
Can I inside check?
Yes.
Of course not should have been enough.
Your answer is not the one I'm looking for. You must be lying.
I rolled a 16.
16.
Yeah.
No, the man's in. Well, the orc seems at least mostly he seems bewildered. He goes, "Look, madam, Courtney, I haven't seen Courtney in a bit. She comes sometimes as a patron and as a spectator. I haven't seen her in. Well, I have seen her yesterday, I believe, but not since then. Now, if you have something to tell her, I will be happy to take a message. Otherwise, you can find her at the White House, which is very close to here.
Well,
I
I
can
just
give you
wanted to
directions if
talk
you wish.
to her about her father. I mean, I just came from there, so.
Well, I'm very sorry then. I don't know what happened to her, but I'm sure she's fine.
Is there any other place she frequents that I might possibly find her at, other than, her house?
Uh, I, I, oh, I do not know her enough to know any of that, truthfully. But perhaps someone in my troop might know. I shall ask uh, on your part, and perhaps we'll have an answer for you later.
Also, your costume, lovely.
Yes, it
But
needs work. I know. I
definitely.
don't even mention it, please, please. It is work in progress, not meant to be seen by the public. I am aware. Now,
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for giving me the time. I suppose. Um, you're
you're quite
sure
welcome.
she's not here, right?
Yes, I am. I mean, I have not seen her.
This is of the utmost importance.
Yes, I'm sure it is,
I mean,
but I can't tell.
well, you're close with her, right?
No, I have told you I'm not. I know her, and she has provided us with funds. She's a very important person, VIP in this in the Ledrum Hall in this establishment.
Then do make sure you treat her really nice. If you do see her, I think she could use many friends right now.
Yes, of course. I the other not the one with the top hat you've been talking to, but the other guy just kind of looks in utter confusion at what's going on. Just kind of like like fading into the background, like what is this conversation? Um, and the man with the top hat just rolls his eyes and goes, "Well, if you have nothing else to tell us, may I ask you to leave?"
Yes. Well, thank you anyway.
Right.
I'll be.
So I can, if I hear of Courtney Vi, I will perhaps send you a message if you staying at.
At the.
I don't know if you tell me where you
I'm
stay at,
staying
I
at her
can.
place, so.
At the firehouse.
Yes.
Well then, if I see Courtney, I will relay the information to you at the firehouse. There.
Yeah.
Now, good day.
Good day.
And they, get back to their discussion.
Right.
So, seems that Courtney has disappeared for now. So
Think
time
so?
passes as much as you guys want. Amelia, what do you have anything else you might want to do during this lapse of time?
Go back to the Vi house. See if Cyrus is there. I assume not.
I mean, eventually I would go back, but it would
eventually.
be some time, yeah.
Yeah, Cyrus is gonna be like going on the street for like a few hours, I assume. But you went out, then came back. That's like an hour gone already. By the time you come back, it's like an hour 30.
I'm gonna just chill at the bar for a bit and I guess just take in what's been happening and what people are saying now. And I guess since there's a stage in the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If nobody's using it, I will take my violin and start playing just while waiting for Cyrus.
What,
Is it sad and somber?
What kind of song?
What kind of song would I be playing?
What is the
more of
theme? What feeling do you try to convey?
I would say more of like a calm one, like more of like a calm kind of piece.
Right.
No,
so
not like
soothing
eccentric.
tune.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, soothing, calming tune. All right. Performance check, baby.
Okay. Performance. I rolled a 26.
All right.
Damn.
So people are having drinks here and there. It's very calm. There's like 2 customers right now. It's very calm, and even the workers, you can see they're not in it right now. You get on the stage and you start playing. Workers and customers are like, just stop doing what they're doing, and just listen for a while. And you even, by the time you're done playing, and you're basically jamming at this point. You're like in the flow of your music, and by the time you open your eyes again, you can see your music has drawn a few souls in, and you've brought some life to the main floor of the firehouse. People are
coming.
People are clapping. There's like murmurs of like, "Hey, can you play another one? Something cheery."
Sure. I'll try my best, and then I'll play something cheery for the crowd. Why not?
All right. So
Do I need to do another roll?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
You roll 26. It's fine. So you keep playing as you go. All right. So now you keep doing that. Eventually, Cyrus comes back, and Calvin, you're still there.
I guess while they were gone, I would have gone through my dad's office one more time, just looking for any kind of like funds or money he would have had for the Vi house around.
Okay, so I veto this, not because I don't want to, but because DM rain check. So
Fair enough.
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Fair enough.
But I will write it down right now, so you not forget. So meanwhile,
Man, the DM didn't know we'd be plundering Cantor's office.
Yes, I will write this down. Calvin plundering Cantor's office. What might he found? Okay. So eventually, Cyrus, you come back, beaten and bruised, but you come back.
Mm-hmm. Is Amelia just still in the zone jamming?
Yes.
Making the entire bar happy as can be?
Yes. Even though I see you all continue
I
and
hear-
say, Amelia, by the way, please spread the news.
I would have.
I'm here for some time.
I would have heard the music playing, and I would have gone downstairs.
Yeah, people have started, some people have moved the chairs around, started dancing a bit, trying
So
to.
part of the Derek Crusaders. Thank you very much.
I just love the show call outs, like the singer in a band, just
Right.
like, thank you guys so much for coming out. Like,
Right. I guess while she's up there playing, I would have tried to make eye contact with Amelia and just mouth the thank you.
I would pass by the bar, give as best a warm smile as I could to Amelia, and then go to my room.
And then when you do like give that warm smile, it's like, oh yeah, there he is. There he is, the head of the Daring Crusaders.
Fucking calls me out again. I'll kill you.
All right. So, I guess the day, fizzles out as you guys sort of like need some alone space, to deal with your own shit, and reflect through your things. Cyrus, what do you do exactly in your room? You just
I want to. I want to take some time and try and get my head on straight, get back to a functional headspace, and then I want to. I'm gonna try this trick one more time. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. I'm gonna try and identify what little remains I have of Cantor, and just see if it gives me anything new. Like, obviously, I've already done this on the living Cantor, but maybe with it being unliving, something might be different.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you tried the identify spell, and you get much the same vibe, except now it's just it's not growing onto anything. It doesn't have a host to grow onto. But you get the feeling that it's still growing regardless. Like within this vial, it is growing. You don't know how fast, and as far as the eye can see, it's not growing. But the spell tells you that this is alive, and eventually it will grow outside of its bounds.
I'll just I'll take the vial, wrap it up in some leather, and put it in my pouch, and then I'm gonna try and reach out one more time to that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Since I haven't heard anything. I know it's only been a day, but considering dire circumstances.
You will never get an answer unless you do one thing, which is required of you every day.
One thing is required of me every day.
Well, required. It's good for you.
Fair enough. Yep. After that, I guess I'll just close and lock the door and go to bed.
All right. So, rest of you
Knock on the
guys.
door.
God damn it. All right.
What just got said? I missed it.
Amelia knocks on your door.
Great. After just having locked the door, unlock the door and then open it. Yeah.
Can I come in?
Don't get weird. I take 2 steps
No.
back.
Would you mind closing the
Yeah.
door?
Take a seat and I'll shut the door.
And I assume there's only like your bed to sit on, or is there like a chair as well?
I would assume there's a desk of some kind. I mean, I've been here long enough to have like an actual room, not just like a bunk.
I'll just sit on the chair if there's one. I need to talk to you.
Go for it.
You know where I come from
Mhm.
and what I stand for. And where I come from, we don't kill our own, regardless of any situation, unless clearly they have done something that is inexcusable. I know he's your friend, and I respect that. But I'm I'm really picking at straws here.
I know.
You keep bad company.
I didn't think I did. I owe him, and I owed Cantor a lot. But I guess now, slate's wiped clean.
I just want to tell you, I'm not sure if I can stay.
Well, that's a good thing.
I mean,
I'm
I
leaving.
have my own mission, but
Yeah,
I
we are leaving at some point. I don't think I can be here any longer.
I don't mean just here. I mean, I'm not sure if I can stay around Kelrin.
Yeah. I think there's a serious talk that needs to be had. And I think we need to find Brahm.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the Vi House isn't my problem.
It's not. I thought it was like home.
I don't have a home anymore. This was a place to be sometimes. This is just as much my home as the surface was.
I see.
Although, I've heard rumors that my old home might be being rebuilt. Could be fun after we deal with Brahm.
Okay. Can I ask you something else?
Yeah.
Is it safe to stay in this place for now?
For the night, sure. For the week, probably not. And for the month, definitely. I don't see them coming back the night that they already came here. I would sleep with one eye open. If he'd killed Dad, never know. But
All right. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you for the talk.
no, thank you for staying through all of this. This has been much more than we agreed to.
Yeah.
I promise. I'll help you deal with your situation. I owe you that much.
It's okay. I think this might be a bit too much for me. I should be
If
leaving.
this
So
is
I'll
too
be
much,
leaving.
Brahm will certainly be too much.
We'll see about that when we get to it. And Amelia will get up and just leave.
All right. So you spend what do you do with the rest of your day?
Well, I was assuming it was already really dark, was it not? Like nighttime?
I mean, it's always this light is always the same down here.
It's night all the time.
I'll say I would. Yeah, I would have at some point probably tried to have a conversation with them, but
You would be met with a locked door with me. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
no,
lie.
I know. Like, I sense that neither one of them are in the mood to talk right now, so I'm just gonna let it lie, and hopefully I can speak to them both.
Okay.
Lying
tomorrow.
face down in a puddle
There
of
would
its own
be
blood.
there would
Like
be
that?
one thing I would do. I would ask the barman if they see oh my god, what's her name?
Again, you're the
Oh my God.
worst.
Courtney?
I am the worst. Courtney, yeah, sorry. And ask him if he could say that I was looking for him.
Oh, yeah,
If he's-
sure. I can do that.
Thank you. Do you drink?
Oh no, I don't touch this stuff. No. I said on.
I see, but do you drink on shift, like anything at all?
I mean, yeah, water, of course.
And normally people pay for that, right?
Water, well. No, that'd be kind of rude to refuse someone water.
Okay, is there any meal that I can buy here?
Well, sure. Yeah, we have some. Mostly. I mean, it's not gonna be real. I mean, it's not gonna be a real meal. But we have dried sausage and stuff like that.
Would you? Do you want some?
I've eaten. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well, in
Yeah.
that case,
I can't
Um,
function if I don't have a full stomach.
good to know. I'll be off then. Good night.
Yeah. Okay. See ya. And it was nice hearing you play.
Thank you. I hope I can play here another time.
That'd be nice. Okay. See ya.
Good night.
All right. So I imagine. So as I mentioned, everyone's going to their respective rooms. And for you, Karen, most of your night has been most of the rest of this day has been spent like rummaging through your father's office or places in the building to investigate, which we'll get to later. So Cyrus, you wake up on your bed and find yourself still on your bed, and your bed is floating on an expanse of water. Almost clear. You can look through it. It
You
is
pee the bed?
emerald and shimmering.
I'd be pissing, bro.
Eventually, the bed hits side of a shore where a corpse is lying down. It turns around and it's you. It gets up and it's you, a tiny bit taller, haircut short, very short. There's bits of algae and crustaceans, like bits in the beard and skin discolored. And it just looks at you and says, "You tried to reach me?
Yeah.
Been a while." As he
Hard
speaks,
time.
sometimes like water spills out of its mouth.
Have you been? Good, I hope.
Been better, been worse. You don't feel too good.
Yeah. So whatever happened to us didn't come for you?
What do you mean?
The town. Okay.
What do you mean?
I,
Specifics.
I'm it. It's me. I'm the last Felren.
I know who you fucking are, son of Cyrus. Fucking know who you are. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I didn't really get taught what to do.
Well, we're doing it right now, okay? Just stop. Why are you being all weird? You're killing my vibe.
Okay, I thought this was like a much more sacrilege special thing.
What? Oh,
Father
man.
never explained any of this to me.
I mean, you did some of it when you were a kid. I remember you.
Yeah, I was 6. Like, what am I supposed to remember that?
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I was 6. What the fuck?
Of course you do. Should I come back? Do you need me there? Should I stay here? Should I leave here? I'm looking for guidance. I'm desperately grasping at straws currently.
Really? Well, I don't know, man. I'm not your dad.
Yep.
I mean, okay, all right. Let's turn it back around, okay? So, I mean, I've been having a pretty good time, except for these fuckers trudging through my waters. But that's something different.
What fuckers?
Oh, the guys that came around the other time, and when was it? Not long ago. They came around. It was a bit before you left, right? And they've been going up the river. But
Bothering you?
I mean, they just go through. They're not bothering you. They can't bother me. It's like you can't really bother wind, can you? Well,
Fair
it's the
enough.
same. Anyway, yeah, just know you're not. He kind of looks through, at the from the shore towards the river. See, look at that, and you can see one sort of like some of that stone peeking out of the river a bit, and then going down and up again. And there's a few of them. They just seem to be walking through the river.
So I thought I owed you something, sworn to you, something along those lines.
Oh yeah, for what? I mean, sure, if you want.
I don't know that I wanted, but
But I mean, I give you that. I mean, technically, you carry a piece of me with you everywhere you go, so that'd be nice. Some recognition.
sure, sure. So do I gain power from this? What is the trade? What do you need from me for me to keep alive or you just get more powerful? There has to be something, right?
I mean, I don't need shit from you. It's you people who need shit from me.
Fair enough.
I mean, you needed to anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
at the time, I was mostly bored, to tell you the truth, and it was kind of funny playing housekeeping. And then, they came around and decided to knock my castle, so that was fun. I mean, what? If you need help, they can help you out a bit. It's gonna take a while. I mean, you're nowhere near my domain, really. So, that's a bit of a bitch.
I mean, I don't know that I need the help yet, but it'd be nice to know I have something in the back line.
Yeah, sure. I
Good to
mean,
know.
not been doing much lately. Where you used to be, where Cyrus used to be. I mean, yeah, I guess people are coming back. I might try contact again, but barely any humans down there. It's pretty hard. The rest of them are pretty opaque, if you know what I mean. It's not really getting through their skull when I try to talk to them.
I don't know what I expected, but this wasn't it. What do I call you?
Uh, I don't know, man. Whatever.
Great.
I'm a pretty fluid guy.
That's a terrible joke.
It's not. Yeah, okay, I hear it.
So, am I actually back right now?
Back?
Yes,
Oh no,
back.
this is just I thought it would be cool, for effect.
A lot of work.
It's in your head. Yeah, for you maybe.
If I come a calling, I'm gonna really need your help because things are getting kind of bad. Luckily, I
Uh,
think I'm probably the only person that gets to bother you these days.
well, I have aces up my sleeve, but hey, let's remember a few things here. I don't need your help,
Right.
but you. Uh, wait, I lost my train of thought. Where is it again? Oh yeah, I let you carry my shit, and in return, I don't fuck you up. That
Yeah.
was the deal, right? Well, you're too far away anyway. I can't fuck you up, so it's whatever. But look, you already carry my shit, and
It's
hmm,
gonna keep working, right? You're not gonna have a mood swing and end up leaving me stuck with a frying pan for the evening?
well, I don't know. I don't control that shit. I give it to you now. It's a thing of its own. It will grow how it wants to.
Good to know.
Yeah, I mean maybe. I don't know, man. It's my first time.
It's your first time.
Sure.
It's my first time too.
Well, great. Um, I mean, if you really if you want to do me a solid, you can. What can you do to do me a solid? I don't know, somehow make the river bigger. That'd be cool. You know, divert the flow somewhere. I don't know.
Doable?
Is it?
Sure.
I mean, you know, I'm doing it. It just takes a long time. I mean, you'll be dead
Erosion
by the
and all
time
that.
it gets any bigger.
Can you stop that?
Why would I stop that? What do you mean?
If you could stop me dying, I could keep doing things for you forever.
Can't do that. The fuck are you on about?
Hey, I had to try. Not every day you talk to someone in your own head that isn't in your own head, that's actually in a place fairly far away.
Mm-hmm.
You'd take the shot too, I'm sure.
Well, I wouldn't know what that feels like.
Fair enough.
All right, tell you what. I'll try and tap a bit of an upgrade on your thingy. How about that? And I'll try to get you in contact with all my dudes. Where you at again?
Mansade.
What's that? I don't fucking know what that is.
It's a fair distance away.
You know, just get closer to the river and maybe I'll do something. Okay. You know, I'll just tell my other guy that you're there, what you look like, and I'll tell him to beeline for you. You going somewhere anytime soon? I'll tell him to head there.
Okay.
And
Anything,
you know,
anything you could do about this? And I just kind of gesture to the brand.
I don't know.
Anything you know about it? Nothing? Nothing at all.
It's called makeup.
I wish it was makeup. Honestly.
Okay, I can replace it.
What do you mean you can replace it?
Well, I mean, I can make it look less like you're looking.
That'd be great.
Okay, I mean, there's a trade-off.
There's a trade-off?
Yeah, you'll look a bit more like me. You know, drownish.
But I won't have the mark anymore.
Oh, whoa. I mean, I don't fucking know what your deal is. I'm just saying, you know, cosmetically.
Sure.
Sure, done. All right. Good dealing with you. Something else?
See you here soon.
Sure. Come and calling. But if you could do something about these, you know, he points to the stone figures going through the river. I don't fucking know where they're going, but they're going up.
Yeah, I'll deal with it. I'll come
Right.
down here soon.
Coolio. See ya. The river flows up very fast and fills everything around you until you wake up. And it's not the bad sensation of drowning. It feels more like being lifted up.
Feels like a wet dream.
Don't make it weird.
He's
All
just
right.
returning fire for the dad reach around.
I really
it's
am.
fair.
That's 100% what I'm doing.
Meanwhile, Kelren, you're having your daily trance. And within this, you are assaulted by visions of your father telling you things from your childhood onwards, of like memories that you've had of him, of your family together, all of that. And it comes to a climax shattered by what you've done. And you have this vision of a book, a large book made out of tongues. On this book, there are many names. Most of them you don't know. You only get a glance at it. But with blood, your name is written at the end of this book.
So it's my name and written in blood?
Uh-huh. In the Book of Tongues.
You better be writing this, because I'm not.
I am. Go ahead.
And when you wake up, you find that your right hand, a tongue is nailed to your hand, right through. Basically, with a very sharp piece of metal, goes right through. And that's where we're gonna end this game.
So before we end, do I look different? What happened?
As you wake up, yes, the brand itself is like gone. Your vision remains unimpeded. That stayed. But looking in the mirror, yeah, you look very palish, and your skin has taken like a bluish cast. And it feels like you're like almost permanently dripping. And your hair is like not quite like algae, but it gotten to a bit of a weird texture to the touch.
Okay,
So that's about it.
did anything change with my sword?
Not that you can intuit right this
Okay.
moment. Okay, and that is it, guys. Whew.
That's a good one.
This went exactly as planned, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm sure
definitely.
it did.
Must I add?
Man,
The silence is deafening from all
Man.
of you right now.
man, I can't begin to explain.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to prep for next week.
Are we not playing next week?
No, I mean it's all there. Like you literally did nothing of what I planned, so this. Is
Yeah.
still there.
I mean, it's fair point.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to you for improvising that entire session, pretty much.
Well, not quite, but yeah. I mean that was fun.
Damn you and your subversion of expectation. Man, I had such a different vision for how that was gonna go.
I'm sure.
Uh,
And you guys learned a little bit and got all excited. I saw it.
we didn't learn anything.
Shut up.
I mean,
out
Kyle
of
learned.
character.
Kyle
Yeah.
learned things. Kelleran doesn't know shit. Kelleran's got his own shit to deal with. We'll figure this shit out.
Maybe.
You're muted.
Will we though?
Who knows?
We'll see.
With the way things are going.